Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as ever, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing AER Memories of Old. It's going to be the first time you've played it, so if you're just joining us, you haven't missed a thing, but if you'd like to check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game. So let's go ahead and start a new game here. I'll overwrite my old save file. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, Minister, and yes, Prime Minister. I'm familiar with those shows. I don't know that I've seen much of them, though. Auk, listen. I know you're eager to explore, but the pilgrimage is important to the people of the sky. As you know, in the early days before the Great Divide, the lands were very different from now. Instead of islands in the sky, the lands were one, and the ancients inhabited the world. They built great structures, among them 3 temples here in the land of gods. Your journey will lead you to all 3 of them. But something changed. The ancients somehow caused the Great Divide, shattering the lands and leaving us with islands in the sky. The priestess Kara prayed by the lighthouse and found answers that helped our people survive the Great Cataclysm. The first step for every pilgrim is to visit Kara's shrine, so go on in, Auk. I will wait for you outside. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, it's kind of got like a low poly art aesthetic. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's like a PS1 caliber, because this is still better than you'd see in there, but it is very cool. I like the design of the character. I kind of like the sparseness of the landscape. It's just a mood. Kind of minimalistic, I'd say. It's a good vibe. I do like that very much. I think, honestly, if you're willing to do a low-res but very consistent and very moody art style, you can get art that feels very cool for a lot cheaper than if you were doing hyper-realism. And I think that is very cool to be able to do. This tablet is really worn. A part of the text is unreadable. In the land of gods, there were 3 in 3 houses, slumbering in eternal skies. Alright, so we've heard about 3 temples. Oops. Game lagged for a second there, threw me off. So we heard about 3 temples we're apparently going to have to visit at some point. So I believe that's going to be the overarching mission. The island building game, I think I know the one you're talking about, Chinanin, but I don't remember the name either. Allo Allo, I remember that one. I think that one was on PBS at some point, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen any of that one either. Let's see what we got over here. The memory of light in our heart shining with the name of Kara. Her lantern guided and protected us when the world shattered and we became the people of the sky. I like that little twirl she does in his idle animation too, that's really neat. Islanders based on the Goose. Alright, I'm not sure if I've heard of that one then, I might have to look into that. Alright, LTG, enjoy your lurk. Oh hey. Got a 2-tailed fox statue? It looks like it. Doesn't look like I can interact with it. Got a little statue right there. Alright, let's continue on. Got more cave, got more tablets. See if we can start learning about this world that we are in right now. Enter the Hall of Memory, where sleeps the light of Kara. It never went out while she was alive. Ask, and maybe it will shine forth to answer you. Alright, so is that what the pilgrimage is? The pilgrimage is? Oh, alright. Yeah, this appears to be what it is. Yeah, the music is very nice in this game. I like it. Alright, let's approach the altar. Light some incense. Alright. Hang on. Wait, what happened? Whoa! Oh god, the cave's collapsing. Time to leave. The Reapers! Alright, well the good news is, we got a lantern. The bad news is everything has gone to hell. Oh god! The cave is collapsing, we gotta get out of it. Big Sam! It did kind of look like the headpiece, didn't it? God damn, I didn't even think about that. Wow! Gotta go! I hope these lanterns will burn long enough to guide the young pilgrim. They're doing good enough. Oh, God. Once it goes into mass production, the Federation is finished. Oh, God. I see light. I think we might be almost out. We're almost out. Whew. Alright, so what happens now? Caves, we're not getting back in there. That much is clear. Hawk, you made it out okay? Thank the gods you're alright. What happened in there? I felt the worst when the cave collapsed. Is that the lantern? Strange. That lantern is an ancient artifact called Kara's Light. Somehow it shines for you. It's the first time in generations. Keep it safe for now. I'll stay here to investigate the shrine. Meanwhile, you should continue your pilgrimage. There's a village over by the lighthouse. Just follow the kites to get there. Talk to Dana when you arrive. She will tell you where to go next. Alright, follow the kites to Dana. I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself, Hawk. Follow the kites to the village and talk to Dana. Alright. May even been here on a Shayna's Games stream. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try and remember, but feel free to hit ! history if that'd jog your mind. Dwarf Romantic. I've heard a lot of people saying good things about Dwarf Romantic. I gotta check that out. Alright, wind jumping transform. Let's try this. Oh, hey! I'm a bird! I can flap to gain speed. Hold the triggers to bank. Use the right stick to free luck. Use the bumpers to reset the camera. Well, this is chill. Alright, I think I see the village. Go check it out. I want my bird. Do a barrel roll. So that's chill. We can just turn into a bird whenever we want to. I like it. I like it already. Hello, Hawk, and welcome. What was that noise we heard? What? You made it out okay? I'm John, by the way. Dana and I take care of the lighthouse here on the island. We try to make sure nothing weird happens in the land of gods. Not an easy job considering all the strange old ruins and wonders here. I haven't had much time to visit them since Erin was born, but I don't mind. I think she longs for adventure, which makes her father proud. If you have time, I would recommend you go to the Windsong Falls. When the world was whole, a water spirit combed her hair at the stream there. Beautiful hair at that. The wind sang to make her hair flow down until it mixed with the clouds, thus the rainbow was born. Not that I've ever seen one there myself, but it's a nice story. Anyway, you can find the place just north of here. Continue beyond the clouds. Alright. Kinda want to check that place out. bumped into the tent. Just north of here, he says. Continue beyond the clouds. Well, there is a big cloud right here. Can we continue beyond it? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on up here. Alright, that seems like a lot to explore, so we're going to come back here later. Why walk like a chump when you can fly? I know, it's so cool! I really like that you can just fly whenever you feel like it. That is such a vibe. Like, it gives you a sense of freedom that I cannot easily place in other games. I love it. And welcome in, Rook's Honor! How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Let's see. I remember at one stage you had to jump from one rail to another because the monorail system was broken. It's not ringing any bells, but after having done this for 5.5 years, I am getting a little forgetful for all the things I've played. Who do we got over here? Auk! That's your name, right? Right? Or what happened? Did you see any ghosts? Or spirit animals? Treasures? Secrets? I want to explore too. It's so unfair that I'm stuck on this island. Sometimes I go on adventures with my parents, but it's still adventures. We wanted to into a super awesome place. It's up north, and it's kind of snowy. With this huge statue. It's kind of broken, but still cool. And my name is Aaron, just so you know. Well, nice to meet you, Aaron. Alright. There were some minecart places on Mist, that's true. And also a submarine section that was very confusing to me. Are you alright, Auk? It's Auk, right? We heard rumblings from Kara's shrine. I'm so glad you made it out. My name is Dana, and welcome. It was a long time ago we had a pilgrim here. Your mentor, Medvin, was actually the last one before you. My parents helped him back then. Now I, John, and our daughter Erin will help you. If you ever feel lost, just return here and talk to us. We're here to guide you, after all. Every pilgrim's journey requires a visit to the 3 temples in the Land of Gods. Kara sealed them a long time ago, right after the Great Divide. There's a sigil in the ground close to each temple. That's where we gather to pay respect to the spirits, and so you should go there. Sacred words are revealed to those who approach with an open mind. The Eventide Sanctuary is closest, and you will find it northwest of here. Alright, so we got our first location to go to, the Eventide Sanctuary, northwest of here. Hey, Luna, welcome in! How are you doing today, Luna? Hope you are having a fantastic weekend so far. Alright, this looks like northwest to me. Start heading over that way. Hang on, what was that noise I heard? Is that sheep? There's sheep! Oh, they're cute! Hey, cutie, you're trying to run, but your AI isn't very good. Oh, I like the noises, too. They're making cute sheep noises. That makes me happy. That's awesome. I know, John, they're so cute. Want to pet fluffy sheep. It's what I want. Journey to the West. Was there a rail system? There might have been. That could have been it too, Rin, now that I think about it. I'm trying to remember. Also, I just got an achievement, and I don't know why. The achievement was titled Mama, question mark, and had a picture of a goat. So I'm not quite sure what that is. But that is what we got now. God, this is so beautiful. Just the way the clouds look as you're soaring around. I absolutely love it. Can I get into this wind right here? Kinda. Hey Zebri, welcome in. How are you doing today, Zebri? Hope you are having a good weekend so far. Glad to have you with us. We've got some stuff over here. Discovered Twilight Lake. Ooh, and we have a map. Alright, so we can see the little lighthouse where I came from. So that's where we go if we don't know what to do next. So that's a good thing. And we just discovered Twilight Lake right here. So we'll see what this is. Let's see. Thought this was Zelda Skyward Sword at first. I'd say that's high praise, but no, it's a cool little indie game so far. Does give off Zelda vibes, which I appreciate. You know, if you're going to imitate a game, Zelda's a good one to imitate. What is this over here? Alright, do you hear that noise in the background? See, now it's gone. And you can see there's little sparklies floating around here too. What you can do is when you see these, you bring out your lantern and you see ghosts. And you can hear them sometimes too, like right here. That self-proclaimed God reaches too far. I hope he stretches himself too thin. Bust them! I can just put the lamp away, they're gone. It's fine. Oh, so there's more sheep! Oh, the little ones think I'm their mom. Oh, that's precious! Do they follow me around? A little bit. Oh! That's adorable! Oh, there's a ram here, too. Oh, he doesn't care about me. The other ones are scared of me. This one doesn't care. It's kind of adorable. This game is so cute. Their legs are only small. It's true, they got little twig legs. They're hopping around now. They're hopping around with their little twig legs. I love it. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, those two birds are clipped into each other. Oops. That's a little awkward. Here, you're not glitched out. I think there might have been a frog there, too. Hey, buddy. I'm very glad you're not glitched out because it was super awkward. There's something else on this island over here. Let's check that out. Another one of these things. I don't see any way to interact with this yet. We're maybe not supposed to do anything with that just yet. Oh, hello. I see something going on over there. Those were sheep, Luna, and they were so cute. Trying to make baby birds, don't be a voyeur. I'll let them do what they're doing then. If they're a sheep, you have to get one as a pet, name it Luna. I can do that. That's a good name for a sheep. I like that. I like that. If I can convince one of these sheep to go with me and forever be my companion, that'll be the name. Agreed, you got a deal. Yeah, it's so nice that we just get that acoustic guitar whenever we start flying. So chill. Alright, so this I think was what they were leading me to. I got a symbol up there that's half sun, half maybe moon? Possibly? We got more ghosts over here. Kids maybe? They're just sort of walking around. Hope for our people was restored by the wisdom of her words and the refuge she gave us. The spirit animals helped her hide the way in, behind falling waves marked by sun and moon in the close northeast. Alright, so I need to go northeast of here is what it's telling me. And look for a waterfall. Look for that sigil probably with the sun and moon. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Which way is northeast from here? This way? Oh, nope. Alright, let's head northeast then. Let's see what's over that way. Like, I enjoy exploration games to begin with. But just being able to just take to the skies anytime you want to feels so good. And feels like the entire world is my oyster, and that's awesome. Hey, have a look at this. I've never seen so much water. That is actually kind of cool. That a floating island has a waterfall there. I like that. Yes, I mean, so far this game is just giving me joy. This game is giving me happiness. I like it a lot. Let's check the map. I think we're heading over this way. Let's head through this cloud, because I like that. Right through that big fluffy cloud. Alright, I see some pillars of light over here. I wonder if that's where we're supposed to be headed to. Quite possibly. God, I hope not, Roxana. Though there are some puzzles in this game. We'll be getting to those in a while. Alright, Windsong Falls. We found the new location here. It does look like we got a ring to fly through over here. I kind of want to do it now. Let's do it. Let's fly through a ring. Whoa! Got a little speed boost there. That was cool. What was the... I'm trying to remember the full name of Journey to the West. Because there was the Journey to the West was a subtitle, I think. Enslaved Odyssey to the West was the name of that one. Took me a second. That should be the name. I actually played it twice, so it should be on there twice. Enslaved Odyssey to the West. That was a good one. I like that one. This one right here, Australis, or the Enslaved? Enslaved was on a couple different consoles. It was on PC, PS3, and one of the Xboxes, I think. Yeah, that was one of the earliest games I ever streamed, and then I replayed it once I had a camera and a good setup, just to, because I wanted more people to see it, because I like that one so much. 80 Circus Monkey Man game! You remember Gavin Kumo? It is, in fact, the 80 Circus Monkey Man game. Oh, hey. Alright. We got a cool sun symbol. Probably a good thing. Let's head over to that other light there. Don't think you were around for the first round? Not many people were. As a matter of fact, I don't think I had a single viewer the first time I played it. Which is one reason why I wanted to replay it. Because I'm like, well, technically I played it on stream. But nobody saw it, so I should probably do it again. Just for posterity, you know? Oh, that was a long time ago. Alright. There's the other half of that sigil right there. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a secret cave behind a waterfall. Oh, fantastic. That's what I want in my video games. I want secret caves behind waterfalls. Thank you, game. Much appreciated for that. This is one of the good games. They know what I want. They know what I need. They know what I expect. Secret waterfall cave. Thank you. Doesn't need to be an entire cave, mind you. Just a chest behind the cave will do, but if you want to put an entire secret cave back there, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so let's see what's in here. Let us see what they got for us. Ooh. The Vault. A little bit of an ominous name. Alright. I see a big door though, so that sounds like a vault. And what do we got here? Alright, we got power up. Alright, we got two big wheels here. One of them's gold, one of them's silver. I noticed something here. Got an idea. What if I need to put the sun and moon symbol on each of these, where the arrow is pointing? That might be what they're asking me to do here. There we go! Sun symbol on one, moon symbol on the other, we're good. Don't think it's the game you're thinking of because isn't that the art style? Gotcha, gotcha. Shannon promised if I ever put a waterfall feature in at Soon House, there will be a little cave with a treasure chest. Excellent! Doing good work there, Rin. Thank you for that. Let's see. Geek Boy, welcome in. How are you doing today, Geek Boy? How's your weekend going? Hope everything is going good with you. Yeah, that's a good thing to have in your head today, Geek Boy. I think so. What is there any in particular that you like more than most? I'm curious now. Ooh. It said take key. So I assume I have some sort of key now? Interesting. I don't know what the key is to, but I'll take it. Interesting, interesting. Bat Out of Hell, one of his best, I would say. Very much so. I will say, though, that for me, being a giant weirdo, whenever I think of Meatloaf, the very first thing that comes to mind is Rocky Horror Picture Show. Which he was excellent at. Hello. Is that a two-tailed fox? Hello, little wanderer. You took your time. Were you perhaps led astray, or just followed by the slow one? I think his name is Medvin. Slow as few shifters I have met, but sharp, intelligent. Do you know what it is you found? You hold both light and key to lead you into twilight, both dusk and dawn, I believe. Southwest of here is a temple, the silhouette of the setting sun. You will find more answers there. Go now, bird faster than Medvin. Southwest! Excuse me. Southwest is where he wants me to go from here. Geek Boy, you agree? And Rin, Eddie! Eddie! Meatloaf was fantastic. He had one song, and he just completely stole the show for the length of that, which is amazing. Alright, southwest is where I need to go from here. Secrets await you in the dark. Sleep counsel from the ones who slumber. Alright, southwest. I gotta remember the directions because they don't really remind you much. Southwest is a terrible airline. It is! It honestly is. Are we doing for Dragon Age 3? We are, but I don't think we're gonna get it in 2022. They might have a formal announcement this year, but I don't think we're actually going to have it this year. I could be wrong, though. So Medvin is the name of our mentor in this game. And they were saying he's slow but intelligent. Alright, so Southwest is back the way we came. That's interesting. Alright. The silhouette of the setting sun is what he said. Yeah, this is back the way we came. Is there something else over here? I mean, there's still that where we started out. I don't think there's anything else over here. Oh, I do see a light over here. Maybe there's something more to do. Ooh, yeah. This was not lit up the first time we came around here. Oh! So when they say key, they mean key. Progress! Yeah, I think the other one's technically going to be Dragon Age 4, but I don't think they're numbering them anymore, technically. That is true, but we did play 1, 2, and Inquisition, so we are caught up there. It is super weird, Geek Boy, but I think it's not impossible that this is a good thing for everybody involved. I mean, it's obviously more consolidation in the industry is not a great thing, but could it still lead to good games? Sure, definitely. The Dragon Forge! Like, honestly, Dragon Forge does sound like a cool game overall. I do like that name. We made it! Eventide Sanctuary. Looks like there were a lot of pilgrims coming here before. We will be safe here, they're saying. Interesting. Yeah, not mad about Activision getting new management either. Like, just purge. Just go ahead and purge the old management there. Which I've definitely heard is the plan. To show Kotick the door once the deal's done. Which I am 100% fine with. Alright, so first thing, everyone's going to ask. Everyone's going to ask, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know. I cannot turn into a bird indoors. So while I'm indoors, like in caves or in temples, I cannot turn into a bird, which means it's a platformer now. We are in good old-fashioned platformer territory. Yeah, no bird zone, unfortunately. No bird zone. But I suppose it would be hard to make sort of puzzly exploration areas if you could just turn into a bird at any time. Now, my personal headcanon as to why I can't turn into a bird indoors is just because normally when you turn into a bird, you get a big speed boost. So I just imagine my character doesn't like head trauma. And it's just like that wall is right there. I'm not turning into a bird. So that's how I interpret that anyway. DB Stewart, that's true. You kind of need those updrafts, those thermals, unless you can really beat those wings, and that sounds exhausting. How are you doing today, DB Stewart? How is your weekend going so far? Hawk knows better. Exactly. The Twilight Guardian opened her eyes at the light of sun and moon shining together. She sat down and calmly took both into her sky hands, bringing balance to light and shadow. With her right hand, she releases the sun to let people back from the dream. With her left, she flings the moon into the night sky so that people may dream at all. She is the heartbeat of the seasons at the center of the world, the breath of life and order. Learning more about the myths of this world, it sounds like. Welcome in, Will. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day so far. Just woke up and feels like this week dragging into Friday. Oh my god, do I feel that. The last day of work that I had this week, I felt like I was back in high school history class. I felt like it was just 12 hours of staring at the clock going, did time break? Why is this day not over yet? Absolutely brutal. But we're getting there. It's for most of the people in here now, I think it is either the weekend or just about. So we made it that far. God, it has been a while for Mass Effect. It has. And I might be putting off Mass Effect 2 a little bit longer, but I can tell you we're going to be doing a charity event pretty soon. Because I do still want to do a charity event. So look forward to that at least. Ico, man, there is a classic right there. Although I prefer Shadow of the Colossus by the same creators, but Ico is another really unique game. Man, there's a lot to see here. I'm like, where do I want to look first? Got a little campfire right there. There's people trying to start a fire. Let's start back here. I want to see what's down this way. Yeah, see, I kind of decided that when I do the Mass Effect games, I want to do, like, a big event for them, and that's why Mass Effect 1 was a big charity stream. And, like, I did enjoy it, and it was a lot of fun. We were very successful as far as raising money, but it's a lot of work, too. And that's why I've been putting off 2 so much, because, God, it is a lot of work. But like I said, we will be... Ooh, hello. Ooh. We got pillars that raise up only when I get close to them. So we'll be doing something for charity really soon. It's not all being set up by me, so I'm not doing all the work, which is really nice. But it's for a very good cause. And I do plan to be doing a bunch of incentives like we did for the Mass Effect games. So if you enjoyed the incentives for that one, hopefully you'll be enjoying the incentives I have set up for the next charity event. Especially if you like seeing me play brutally hard adventure games. Or if you like seeing me eat Pringles very quickly. Either one of those two, you are going to be in luck. Let's see. I mean, if you're going to do a charity event, there has to be the opportunity for us to make evil choices. We're not doing Legion playthrough. It's not happening. Although I'll probably do the same thing I did last time and say if we could raise 5K, I'll do a Legion playthrough. You know, Geek Boy actually played It Takes Two off stream with a friend, and it was amazing. Seriously, that game is a hoot. If anybody in here has not played It Takes Two, you absolutely should. It's so good. Not only is it so good, but you only need to have one copy of it for 2 people. Because they actually have like a free partner version that you can get. If one person has a copy of the game, the other person can just get the partner version. And you don't have to buy 2 copies to play. That's awesome. I love that. And honestly, one of my favorite games of the last decade. It was just really well put together. What is this? Ooh. I think I just opened up a Dark Souls shortcut. That's awesome. Oh my god, I gotta check out the speedrun. I have gotta see that speedrun. I'm very curious. Because that seems like a game that would be very interesting to go fast through. It's just a fun time. It's just a game that really understands how to create joy. How to create a fun experience for 2 people to just have a blast together. And I love that. Like, it seems like such a labor of love. Everything in there's just so much care and passion put into it. I can't say enough good things about it, I really can't. Let's see, if I had 5K, I'd drop into the charity event and just see the trauma. Oh god. I can't even imagine. I honestly cannot even imagine trying to do a Legion playthrough. Because the Legion's so mean. All the time. They're the villains. They're unquestionably the villains of that game. Why would I want that? Oh. Little birds. Birds in a bush. That's cute. Oh, it's close. Wasn't sure from the angle whether I'd be able to make that or not, but we made it. Whew. Yeah, Nintendo DS did that with a lot of games. I think Mario Kart, you didn't need to have everybody have a copy of that to do local multiplayer, which is really cool. Oh, that's wild, Seabreeze. That is amazingly cool. I'm kind of jealous. I remember back in the day, my neighbor was a very close friend of mine, and we often talked about when there was some way to like run a LAN cable over the driveway, so we'd be able to do that. That was the dream, let me tell you. Read part 1. When the world was still new and the Creator had drawn the lands, the spirit animals gathered to talk. A fox said, "There are new animals around. They walk on 2 feet." A crane said, "A new bird?" The fox shook its head and said, "They have no wings." A monkey said, "I have seen them too. They are without fur and they cannot climb well." An owl said, "They fear the night and drive it away with fire." An otter said, "They build nests on the land, but they are not one with it." A deer said, "They are loud and do not know how to walk the woods." A bear said, "They are like cubs who do not know the way home." The fox cocked his head and said, "Yes, that is why we have to help them." Alright, so we're getting kind of a creation myth for humanity right here, which is really cool. Oh man, Warded, you're going to have to let us know how you like it once you finish it. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Yeah, co-op speedruns sound wild. I can't even imagine the level of coordination you needed for that, seriously. Oh yeah, Parsec. Parsec is basically just a thing that lets you play local multiplayer over the internet, which is a very clever little technology. As long as you can get it done without lag, yeah, that is awesome. That's fantastic. That's a couple of friends of mine that ended up living above and below. Oh, that's awesome, Geek Boy. Alright, so I want to tell you something that is a good story, and a happy story, But also, if there's any IT people in here, it's going to give you nightmares. So I want to apologize for that. For everybody else, you're going to be like, oh, that sounds cool, that sounds wonderful. And for the IT networking people in here, they're going to be like, what? They did what? All right, so when I went to college, I was on a campus that had approximately, I want to say 2,000 students, I believe, around there. So my college in total had 2,000 students, and it was a campus where it was all dorms. So if you were going to the school, you were almost certainly living on campus in one of the dorms. And the way they set up the networking on the campus, because they had wall jacks where you could just plug in your Ethernet cable and you'd be on the internet, of course, in all rooms. The way they set up the internet on campus, the entire network on campus acted like a giant LAN. Meaning if one person on campus shared a folder in Windows, set it up as a network share, every single person on campus could see that folder and then access it. And the neat thing about this is we discovered if you had a GameCube, you could plug it into the wall and you could play locally with your GameCube with anyone else on campus. Because normally with a GameCube, you have to physically, if you want to play a local game with another GameCube, like Mario Kart Double Dash is what comes to mind, you'd have to physically plug it into, you'd have to, local network the GameCubes, which usually meant being in the same room. But no, you can just plug it into the wall and, hey, is anybody else on campus playing Double Dash? Let's go. Now, there were downsides to this. For example, on the first day of my time at campus, somebody had a GameCube and they plugged their Ethernet cable into the wrong port. Not on the GameCube, they had an Xbox. They plugged their Ethernet cable into the wrong port on the Xbox, and the Xbox thought it was a network server and rerouted all traffic for the entire campus to this one Xbox. So until they found this person and told them, unplug your goddamn Xbox, nobody had internet on campus. So obviously this was not an ideal system. And as anyone in this chat who knows networking knows, this is the wrongest way possible to set up a network for 2,000 people. But still, it was really nice. It was really nice just being able to file share with anybody on campus, being able to play local network games with anybody on campus. It was a good time. It was a really good time. And everybody facepalm in chat right now, I apologize for putting this nightmare scenario in your head. Help them. The other animals looked stunned. Yes, the fox said. Their minds see eternity, and they are lost and afraid. They need something to hold on to, or they will harm themselves, the lands and us, the fox said. What do you propose? Asked a hare. I propose a pact, said the fox. If one of them can talk to us, we offer him the bond with the land. The fox continued, if he accepts, he can take the shape of one of us, the one he made a pact with. And he will be the one with the land, and still see beyond the veil, and he can guide and guard his people, and so we all will be at peace, said the fox. The other animals saw the wisdom in this and agreed to it, and so some humans can become one with the world, and the chosen were called whisperers. Well, I can turn into a bird. Does that mean I have a pact? Is that what that means? I don't know. Interesting. Let's see. What is Unix? Why did they think setting up a giant land was a good idea? Here's the thing. What is Unix? I don't think our IT administrator on campus knew how to do anything else. I actually worked in the IT department there for a while, and I met the head of IT. I don't think he knew another way to set up a network. He was not very well versed in technology, if we are being completely honest. Here's the interesting thing. The head of IT was not a student there. He used to be a student, but then he dropped out. And then later they decided to hire him. That's kind of odd. Let's see, warded back in school, we ended up with one of the students putting a copy of Doom on the network. Oh, nice! That's beautiful. OG Xbox probably runs better than school's regular server. We didn't have good servers, it's true. It was pretty much all students in the IT department except the head of IT, but he wasn't very good at networking either. Did anyone shitpost with it? I mean, the problem was, for like Wikipedia at the time, which was much younger in those days, Wikipedia saw everyone as coming from the same IP. So sometimes Wikipedia would just ban the entire school because somebody was shitposting on there. So that was always troublesome. And see, if you have a pack that gives you powers, what did you sacrifice to get it? That's a good question, Game Gummo. Did we give anything up to get these powers? I'll have to worry about that. Yeah, I've heard foxes on YouTube. They sound hideous. What the hell is going on? Where do we go next? So we can go this way, but this way feels like deeper into the temple. So that's probably the way we want to go. I want to take a quick peek down here first, though. See if this leads us anywhere interesting. Oh, kind of found me. Oh, there is something over here. Hello. What is this? Oh, there's a bunch of symbols around here. Alright, so we found a puzzle. Alright, so I can rotate this thing. I'm not sure why. Alright, so that lit up the moon symbol over here. That just sort of controls what's lit up over here, I guess. Like, now we have a sun symbol. What do we want to do here? What's the point? Oh, you see it already written. Alright, interesting, interesting. Like, I see that looks like a clock in the center. That's what I'm getting from that. That feels like a clock. What do we do with that? Not the solution, but the methodology. Alright, alright. Hey, Grizzleby, nice to see you as well. How are you doing today, Grizzleby? Oh, Dragon Guard. Someone asked me the other day, hey, are you going to play Dragon Guard on stream? And I said, no. Not in any way, shape, or form. I won't, you can't make me. Alright, so it seems like there's 2 positions that I can activate in each location. I'm guessing the end result is I need to get the light through that lit panel behind me now. I'm guessing? That doesn't even go very far. Alright, so let's examine that now. Let's assume we want to get the light over there. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh! There we go. And that takes us to the other pathway that we saw. So we'll head back this way and we should be able to head towards that light now. Yay, random buttons work! I kinda had an idea what I was doing. I just got really lucky there is all. Alright, that's a dead end right there. Yeah, the dragon flying levels are really cool, but the ground levels are all just pain. Just so much pain. And I am 100% certain that if I played that by the end of it, I would just hate it. And that's not a good thing. Oh, jeez. That's true, and that's why I gave you a number. There is that. I just don't want to, is the thing. Alright, so that's the sun symbol over there. So I think that's just kind of what we're doing, is we're trying to set those motifs as often as possible. So let's get the sun symbol over there and the moon symbol over here. There we go. And that gives us a bridge right there. Although it looked like the bridge was originally connecting to something else that we might want to get to. Will we ever do an ASMR stream? I mean, probably not, just because that's not really my vibe, but I've been told by a lot of people that they do like the sound of my voice as it is. So you do got that going on at least. Alright, I guess we'll head deeper from here? Crunch some of those chips for a whole stream? I would definitely spend an entire stream just eating Pringles or something like that. That definitely sounds like my wheelhouse. I could get behind that. What I'm hearing is Charity Gold Drakengard? God, no. I'm pretty sure everyone watching would hate Drakengard too, because I'm willing to play games that are frustrating. I'm willing to play games that have some dumb mechanics. Drakengard is the one thing that I really, really don't want to play, and that's a game that is boring. Drakengard has very, very long stretches that are just very boring. Like, imagine Dynasty Warriors, but with no personality. That's honestly the best way I can put it. I cannot imagine any part of it would be fun to watch. I tried, because Drakengard is a weird game, and I'm like, oh, you know, I do weird games, maybe people would like this. I don't think so. I honestly don't. I think people would find it just as boring as I did, unfortunately. Drakengard sounds like a Warhammer fantasy. It does have that kind of name. Like, there are some cool things about it. There's levels where you ride a dragon and you fight airships, and those are so cool. They're also not the majority of the game, unfortunately. And that hurts real bad. Oh god, I'm glad I made that jump. I would have lost a bunch of progress otherwise. Alright, so the bridge was originally turned this way, but it wasn't extended. Now it's turned the way we need it to be turned and extended. It seems as if this door has been stuck for a very long time. I wonder if there's even anything on the other side. Interesting. I don't think we can get over there either. Yes, it is the Yoko Taro game, one of his earlier ones, I believe. The only ones I've played are I played the original Drakengard, which was incredibly boring, and I played Drakengard 3, which just felt really repetitive. Like, it had really cool boss battles, but the levels leading to the boss battles just kind of felt the same, unfortunately. Like, I really wanted to like both of them. I honestly did. But I didn't. Alright. Getting new pathways open here. I like it. What do we have here? Some sort of altar. Doesn't look like I can interact with it, though. Here we go. Read part 1. I am Kara of the Thunder Islands. I had a strange dream that I'll record here so that others may perhaps understand its meaning as I did. I had come to study the holy carvings in the lighthouse in the land of gods, trying to understand our heritage. As I reached out to touch some of the runes, it suddenly felt as if a warm hand passed over my eyes, and I fell asleep on the sacred stone. In my dream, it seemed to me that the stone beneath me glowed from within, forming a staircase up into the starry sky. Far away on these steps, a golden light grew and drew close. Stars flew from the sky and became someone who had the shape of music and was gentle and sad. Interesting. Dragon Age 4 won't launch in 2022, reports suggest. Yeah, I wouldn't expect so. From what I've heard, from what I've come to understand, they're working on it, but they also at one point scrapped a large part of work and had to start over. So, yeah, they might be doing a more formal announcement in 2022, but I would not remotely expect it to come out. Thank you for finding that article, though, Raina. I appreciate that. The god spoke to me not in words, but in memories and feelings. He warned me of a terrible greed from beyond, a void in the hearts of men. And he showed it to me. I felt it stir and come between us, darkening the golden steps like a storm cloud, cold as eternity. Terrified, I cried out at the pull of this dark void, and I woke. I could not speak for 3 days. but I set out to the ancient temples immediately. If what I have seen is true, the gods are alive and they need our help as we need theirs. Alright, interesting. Kind of puts the pilgrimage in a bit more perspective there. Scrap the harvester-inspired levels. Like, the original concept for the game sounded really cool. And I'm not sure how much of it's going to survive the finished copy. But I hope a lot of it, because the original concept sounded amazing. It is available on all current platforms. Ooh, thank you for looking. I appreciate that. It is a really cool game, so I would like to see lots of people play this thing. It is honestly really nice. Turns out channel points aren't worth what they used to be, sadly. In this economy, come on. Come on. Alright, so I need to find some more platforms to open that door up there. So let's assume first and foremost that they might be in this room. Let's do some exploring. Oh, yeah, I do see at least one more here. Let's hope they are all just in this room. There we go, that's 2. I saw another one there. Probably get to that one, but let's look around a little bit first. Oh, ghost right there. I'm not sure what he's doing. Looks like he's reaching over the edge, like he dropped something. Interesting. There is one back here. Glad I came back here to get this. Find those glowies. Find glowy, touch glowy. Oh, shoot, that lit up the one at the top. Does that mean that... Oh, there's 5. I thought there was 4. There's 5. There's one at the top of that center spire. How on earth do I get there? I don't see a clear way to get up that way. I'm going to try jumping down here. Oh my god, just barely. Just barely. Woo-hoo-hoo. That could not have been any closer. Parkour! Alright, one left, and I think it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close to the door, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know that scam's 100% the word, but yeah, I think the When We Were Young festival is just not going to work logistically. Like, we're talking like if it was to go exactly the way they planned, you'd be talking like 20 minutes per band. Now, see, I know some of the big names have all announced they're going so far. I don't know, I obviously there's like 60 of them. But, no, I've seen several of the bands confirm. So there are going to be some of them going there. I'm not really worried about, like, the bands. Honestly, that part I'm not as worried about. I think I'm more worried about the logistics of it, like bands. Like, honestly, if you're going to get some of these big names, you're going to give them, like, 20 minutes of stage time, if that, that's not going to be cool. Like, I don't expect every one of these to put on a 90-minute set, but still, that doesn't feel like enough time. So yeah, whichever way you look at it, I can't see this working out well, which is really a shame. Because if it was like a 3 or 4 day festival, that would be incredible. That would be absolutely amazing, and I think that could work. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Alright, that's another bridge lowered to there. Ooh, hello. Alright, I think we just found the end of the temple. I don't know what we're gonna find there, but, we're heading that way. Ooh, as the music swells. Whoa. Come here, little bird. A very long time ago, your people addressed me as the Twilight Guardian, sitting at the border of dusk and dawn, ensuring safe travel on the paths down to the lands of dreams and back again. Even after the Great Divide, I was there, watching as your priestess Kara led her people to safe shores here at my temple. A long time have I waited for this moment to come. I had grown weak, but for the power I was lent, tethering me to your world. Listen carefully, little bird. Once again, the void has awoken with great hunger, this time to devour all that is left of our world. But there is still a chance to stop him. The priestess Kara hid 3 fragments of great power, 1 in each temple. I have to make the 3 fragments 1 again. I will give you the part I was given for safekeeping. Without it, I will fade into oblivion. It has been my link to this world since the time the gods were lost to the minds of men. But we cannot wait. Please accept my fragment and finish what was started so long ago. So I'm guessing that's the void thing we have to stop. Alright. Let me catch up on chat here. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, there is that as well, Australia. So I don't think it's for a while yet. I don't think it's coming very soon. The void.
The Lord hungers.
Or the Lord hungers. You know, the void hungers, the Lord hungers, one of the two. I mean, you know, that could be some dark god that hungers. Probably. Please don't eat me. Whew, that scared me. Oh my goodness. Alright. This is a portal? This is a portal. I was going to say I hope they'll let me teleport out, because this is a pretty deep level. Alright, first temple completed. 1 down, 2 to go. Alright. Wait, hang on. What happened to the temple? What happened to the temple? That was a big old hole before. Okay. I guess we're not going back in there. Goodness gracious, alright. Well, we don't exactly know where we're supposed to go next. So it might be good to head back to where we started. Back to the lighthouse. And ask for some advice. Alright. But still, hey, we know we need to go to 3 temples, and we just finished 1 of them. That's a good sign. They blew it up! Those bastards! Always a classic. Jump into the jet stream right there, get a nice little boost. These clouds! This is gorgeous! I absolutely love looking at these clouds. Seriously, it's amazing. Woo! Alright. Here is where we met those folks before. Let's see what they gotta say. If Baldur's Gate's game taught me anything, is that your quest is to find other people who have fragments of the god's power and murder them for the power. Oh god! I mean, you're not wrong. Become the new Lord of Murder. I don't want to, though. Looks like a lot of work for one thing.
Hey.
Welcome back again, Hawk. I hope your travels are easy on you. Erin is over her head and ears with joy that a real bird shifter came to visit. To the point where I'm a bit worried that she'll run off somewhere on one of her expeditions. Once in the north, when we stopped for a short rest by the hot springs, she was gone in a heartbeat. We looked all over for her. The storm in the howling peaks was less intense then, but it was still very cold. We found a cave nearby and went in to see if she'd gone there. She has a certain affinity for hidden places. As it turned out, the spirit bear of the north had recently moved there. Erin sat on his back, talking about everything between sun and moon. Would I be proud or worried? Well, I always ran away at her age, so who am I to judge? I'm getting all nostalgic here. Pilgrimage. Let's see. The next step is usually the archives, the temple in the east. The ancients built monuments and cities there, more so in the west and the north. John has been there frequently, I know. It said the signs of the Great Divide were early spotted in the east. Much of the ruins have been reclaimed by the land, but just continue to the eastern steps. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Alright, so I need to head east to the eastern steps, is what I'm being told here. Wonder if Larry and are planning to finish Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, I know COVID threw a wrench into pretty much everybody's timeline, so I forgive every company under the sun for having some delays, but hopefully. Let's see, I just realized that Ox bird form looks like the one plane robot. Oh, from Mega Man Legends! I can see that. Alright.
Hey.
Hello, Hawk. If you're looking for Medvin, he's in the cave here in the village, probably studying some tablets. What about a story? Maybe about how I met Dana? No? One day I followed a honey-colored doe across an island in the east. The most beautiful doe I had ever seen. Suddenly, I came up to a bird shrine. There she was, standing next to it. She smiled at me and my heart was hers. Dana, not the doe, dummy. It was the first time I visited the land of gods. I was chosen to take care of its lands, while she was to inherit the duties for Kara's shrine. Pity that the shrine caved in. From what Dana said, it might not be possible to rebuild it. I'll try at least. Anyhow, where are you off to now? Maybe the east is next in line for a visit? It's a bit wilder than the western islands, and there are many ruins from the time of the ancients there. I think the most impressive place is Lifla's Grove, home to Lifla the spirit deer of the land of gods. In the grove grows a most remarkable giant tree, like a storm cloud, that one. Lifla hasn't been seen in ages, but it's said he saved the tree from the Great Divide. The ancients built some kind of altar near the tree. So far I haven't found out what it does. Might be worth a look. Alright, so I'm looking for some giant steps, and I'm looking for a giant tree as well. Make sure to check that out. Mega Man 5 sells for $120. That's not a horrible price for that, I wouldn't think. Could be worth picking up. Alright, it said my old mentor is in the cave here too. Let's see if we can say hi to him. And then we'll head off east. Hope you folks are enjoying the game so far. Like I said, so far I'm loving this game. This game feels really good. I know that doesn't always translate very well to stream, but ooh. Oh, this game feels nice. Welcome back, Hawk. Come look at this. I think I know what you found. The keys to the Caretakers. They are described as glowing symbols. Excuse me. So warped into the lantern, you say? Spectacular. It pains me that I can't go with you, but my back would pain me more. What? You actually used the key? Makes sense that would open the temples, I suppose. But to think my apprentice would converse with the Caretakers in person. We all believe the gods were either in eternal slumber or perished. Our prayers have always been to the spirits of the skies and lands, and to our ancestors. I have a bad feeling, child, but if one was still slumbering, you should search for the other Caretakers. Questions need answers before it's too late. Seems big changes are coming to our world, and I see you as my daughter, Hawk. Be careful out there. Promise me as much. Alright. Alright. I can't read this. It's written in a language I don't know, and most of it's broken and almost unreadable anyway. Your Medvin knows how to decipher it? I don't know. Will he say anything else? My first guess would be the other caretakers still seek refuge in their temples, by choice or not. I found a passage about eternal skies, rooms in the temples where the caretakers could speak with the ancients. Look for these rooms, Hawk. That must have been that weird room we found at the end there, the eternal sky. Interesting. That certainly describes it pretty well. So he must be studying the tablets right there. It's Zeeby, your brother owns all the Mega Man games for NES. Ooh. Very cool collection right there. Got your own N64? Nice, nice. Let's see, the way it was is my first two consoles were a hand-me-down ColecoVision and then a hand-me-down NES. And then after that, me and my brother pooled our cash to get a Super Nintendo. And then after that, I bought an N64 with my own cash. And everything after that has just been me buying my own stuff. Alright, I think we're ready to set off then. So we are heading east next. Take a quick peek at the map. Alright. East looks like a place we can explore. Let's do it. See if we see anything interesting on the way there to check out. I like these little islands dotting it. Looks like there could potentially be secrets on them. There's a lot to explore here. Alright, so this should be somewhere new. And I see the big tree, Leafless Grove. And I see a light down here. And I see some deer as well. Malkill, welcome in. Yeah, I love the art style in this game. It perfectly fits the vibe they're trying to give off, I think. I love it. I love it. Armored Core in Final Fantasy VII. Good picks, good picks. Ooh, hello. Alright, that opened up a bunch of irises. But to what end would be the question? Let's go check them out and see if we can figure out what's going on. There's one over this way, I think. And it does seem to be lit up, so it's probably somewhere we should be going. Pull out the lantern as well. Of Urza, which we loved, lost and longed for. City of cities, bright and dead. The white swan of marble, raising her long neck elegantly into the purple sky. That is such an evocative line of dialogue right there. I like that a lot. The white swan of marble. That's a beautiful line. Her eyes 1,000 souls, swimming the lake of the never-ending afternoon in the heart of spring. Her song 1,000,000 hearts, praising the beauty of life, undiminished and brief, a petal on the wind of fall. The white swan of marble folding her luminous wings silently in the ashen dusk, never to be seen again. Gorgeous! Gorgeous, lavish dialogue right there. I love it. Alright, so do I need to fly through that iris? Is that what they're asking me to do? I can do that. Oop, nope. Let's take another run at it there. I was trying to flap, but I hit the wrong button. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, that did something. So maybe I have to fly through all three of them? Alright, I see the second one way over there. Let's head over there and fly through it. Whoa, too fast! Woo-hoo-hoo! Get going a little too fast for comfort there. Alright, I see the last one. Ooh, man, that was some speed. That was some speed. I didn't even realize how fast I was going. So I was trying to get some fine control there. And suddenly it didn't feel like that was going to happen. Was there 3 or was there 4? Actually, I don't remember how many there were now. It might have been 4. I see another light over here, so I think it's time we go back where I started. Oh, wait. We walk on top of the trees. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I really wish Final Fantasy continued to find ways to make turn-based combat new and exciting. Not a fan of the new combat systems. That's fair enough. I think... I completely respect them for going in new directions. I don't think there's ever going to stop being turn-based combat in games, but I think Final Fantasy in particular is a series that decided we don't want to keep doing what we've done before. And I think it is smart for them to try and innovate. Alright. And there we have it. We've got our entrance right there. Yakuza will pick up the slack? I mean, you know, we do have turn-based Yakuza now, which is wild. Finkelroy, welcome in. How are you doing? I want to play that one. I want to play the new Yakuza so bad. I want to play all the Yakuzas. Sega, help me out here. Alright, is this temple number 2? I think so. Or this might just be the key to Temple 2, actually. Discovered the Heartwood. I'm not actually sure. I'm liking the tree vibe of this place. I will play them in order. We're going to start with 0 and work our way through. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly Dead Souls in there somewhere. That is the plan. Oh. Is that you, Kara? No, that can't be right. Who are you? I need to get out. I am weak. It's the rock. It's not of this world. The rift. Further down in the cavern. Close it. That's the same rock that came out of the first temple after we completed it. See, that seems to be a bad thing. Interesting. Super crisp and polish, I can respect that. 105 hours to get 42% completion. Are you still enjoying it, though? That's the big question. Is after all that time, are you sick of it? Is it going on too long, or are you still having a good time? Alright, I think we might have a puzzle here. Or if not a puzzle, we got a bit of a platformer. I'm guessing I need to get to that center platform. This is a big old cave here. What's making spooky noises? That's probably not a good thing. That does not sound like a happy noise. Yeah, we played Lunar 1 on stream, and one of my goals for 2022 is I want to play the second Lunar. Because I've never played either of them, or I played the first one on stream for my first time. And when we play Lunar 2, that'll be my first time as well. And those were kind of on my bucket list for a long time. So I'm really hoping to get to try that out. Whew! It's going really fast. Now where do we go from here? Do I just have to jump down there now? Is that it? I don't know if I can make it. It seems really far away. I'm trying to figure out how the game wants me to do this. Maybe I need to jump to that one first. Yeah, I think I need to jump to that one first. And then from there, I'll be able to make it to the center. Whew! Oh, it was close. Just doing what I want, moving on. I think that's probably the best way to play Yakuza games, honestly. I have not played Dog's Life, no. It is a weird game, true. I figure I'm probably going to have to play Dog's Life one of these days, but I don't know, man. That one's weird. Wonder when Shane's gonna play Lunar 2 sometime this year. That is my goal, Luna. I don't know when this year, but that's my goal. Sometime this year to get it played. Rose are red, violets are blue, Master Skywalker. There's too many of them. What should we do? Welcome in, Magnus. Hope you are having a good weekend so far. Glad to have you with us. Will it be in March like you did Lunar 1 last year? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, liking the new phone, Finkelroy. Didn't really have much to compare it to. Two most important factors would be a battery life and price, and excels at both. That's the important thing right there, honestly. Let's see. Good to be here. Glad to have you here, Magnus. Let's see. Tremendo, welcome in. Yeah, I'm loving this game so far. I've never played it before, but ooh, it is good. I am having a very good time with it so far. Oh, hey, there we go. Alright, we've freed the Deer Guardian. Beautiful, beautiful. I think we can just jump down now, honestly. Thank goodness for no fall damage. Excuse me. Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh my wabo shinderu. Save that stuff for February. We're gonna have to be memeing about that stuff all February. I may as well. That was a party gift for you. I hope it was a good gift then. I had a lot of fun with that one. Moto G Power, right. I think my mom actually just got one of the... Either that one or something close to it. And I know she's been enjoying that one so far. I really don't want to get a new phone yet, but my battery life is noticeably going down. So I figure there's only so long I can put it off. So I got to start thinking about it now at the very least. You did it. I feel much better already. Thank you. I was beginning to fear a fate where I would just fade away. Kuroku's men took hold of my home. They wanted the magic of this place. I fought for so long, but I am just one and they were so many. At least I kept the most important secret, and it's the one you were looking for too, isn't it? I have what you need. Here, take the key. It was my task to protect it, and so I have. Thanks again, young one. I'll leave the rest to you now. Alright, we have the second key right there. Alright, let's get out of here and see if we can figure out where the entrance to the temple proper is. I don't think it's actually in here. It was just a thought, because I hadn't seen it anywhere out here, and this is a very big area. I'm going to take a quick look around in here, but I don't think there's anything else to see. Kind of looked like we got everything out of the way. Let's see. Was hoping to fly. I have been told they give you wings, but also, I don't think they were being literal, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would definitely be drinking that many Red Bulls as well. I would get on that train, no lie. Let's see. This particular model supposedly had the best battery life for a phone that's not crazy expensive. That is the trick, is right now phones are in a very expensive place. Like, I usually like to get a nice mid-grade phone, and there isn't as good of a mid-grade field right now as I'd like, which is unfortunate. Right now, for anyone that's curious, I am rocking the Pixel 4 XL, which obviously is not exactly a state-of-the-art phone, but it's really solid, which is a shame because they only sold it for a year. And I think it would still be a good thing to buy to this day. It's really good. $200, that's a steal. That is a steal right there. Ah, my friend. What leads a bird to the east? And a visit Lifla on top of that. Oh, so she held the key all this time? Use it where it belongs. Further east and a dash north. Close to my home, to be true. So further east and a dash north. But answer me this. How come temples lead downwards when people look up to the sky for answers? It has eluded me for centuries. But that's fine. Humans are special creatures, to say the least. Interesting critter right there. Alright. So it sounds like we haven't been quite to where the temple is. That'll be somewhere new. This way it sounds like. East and a dash north. Now, we haven't been anywhere over here at all. So it might actually be in a new area altogether. We shall see. We shall see. I know there used to be a brand of energy drink that I got at 7-Eleven. That it tasted really good. It tasted like orange soda, which I really appreciated. I was totally down with it. But it had way, way more B12 than you were supposed to have in like a week. And like drinking just one can of it gave me the jitters. So I'm like, this is really tasty, and it does technically keep me awake, but also I fear it. So I kind of dialed back on that one after a bit. So there's this here. There's nothing more we can do. The machine is an accident waiting to happen. We got too greedy. All right, there's a machine now. Ooh. Maybe the machine might have been part of what happened here? Some infernal machine that triggered something bad to happen? Certainly seems like something bad's happening here. See a giant gear in the ground and whatnot. Alright, I see something that looks like a lighthouse over there. Something down here? Some lore at least. Check that out. I told you the Big Sam would be the end of the Federation! Damn it! The clans of the South are proud people. Even now, before the threat of the so-called God King Kuroku, they will not bow. Before the cities of Urza and An were built, many of their shifters chose the deer as the spirit animal, the protector. But slowly their spirits succumbed to sadness, and they blamed the gods for the darkness in the world. The darkness invited into their hearts spread further. If this is true, then so is the opposite existence of light, and there is hope. I am Kashar of the Eastern Islands, and the first shifter in 10 generations. My spirit animal chose me, and I will fight. I will travel north to the monastery to join the other priests. North, she says. I don't know if that monastery is where I'm heading right now. They said the archive is where I'm going, so I don't think that's quite where I'm headed this second, but perhaps later. Alright, see if we can get all the way up here. Whew! Had some velocity there. Ghost was T-posing to assert dominance. Hey, whatever works, I suppose. Oh, jeez. That is a dead deer in some of those stones that we were told are bad news. Interesting. See what else we got over here. Patch of dead grass. I don't see anything else to see on this island. Hello. A lot going on over there, though. Well, I guess that's what we're going to check out next. Whew. Looks like I have to get on the roof to get in that building, which is what I was aiming for, but it didn't go great. Yep. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, nope, there's a door right there. I was wrong. Let's see. Shane, what is your favorite Warframe? Right now, the one I'm using most of the time, my main is Rhino Prime. But the one I still have the most playtime within the game is Saren. And I've actually got Saren Prime building right as we speak, so I'm hoping to take that up again, play a little bit more. Also, my alternate right now is Octavia Prime, because I just love the idea of having that sort of buff support frame. I love that. But yeah, right now, most of the time when I pick it up, I am playing Rhino Prime. I love just being big and tanky. That's really fun. Read part 1. To Guardian of the Storm Islands from his son Tazao. Father, it's with sorrow that I must tell you the loss of the Snow Crane Library. The palace guard of the city of On came in the night, carrying weapons and shouting the name of their king Kuroku. Alright. Ghost over here too. Let's see. Hey Sirius, welcome in. Yeah, I'm loving this game too. This game is so cool. They destroyed and burned houses and scrolls alike, and would have burned us too, had we not been able to escape. We watched from a safe distance, keeping close the few precious scrolls we had saved. There should be one more over here. We will journey to the monastery in the northwest to place the scrolls in its safety. I trust that it's too far away for Kuroku's wrath, and too poor to excite his greed. The spirit crane will lead us until the snow line, and then return home south with my letter to you. I hope it finds you well. Alright, so there is something to the northwest here, if that's where we're headed. Gifted this game to a bird lover friend, and she absolutely adored it. I can see why. This is just... It's a pretty game. It's an innovative game. It just feels good to play, too. Gonna try and take a little nap so I have a good stream. Oh, thank you so much, Luna. You have a fantastic nap as well. I can see there was signs. There was a battle here. Seeing signs that all over the place. Thank you so much for stopping by as well, Luna. Always a pleasure to have you with us. All right. Just trying to explore these buildings a little bit, see if there's anything worthwhile over here. Most of them. Mayor, open the door! Are you just going to let these soldiers overrun your city? Stop cowering and come out! Alright, doesn't seem to have gone well. Alright, neither of these buildings look like I can get into them from the ground. Let's take to the air. Oh, here we go. Just get in from the back. That works. Nothing much to see here, though, unfortunately. Alright. How about this other humongous building right here? Oop. I don't know how I got turned around in midair like that. Don't see anything over there. Let's head over to this other island. Looks like there's some stuff of interest here, possibly. More signs of battle. Yeah, how they have that this sort of acoustic guitar as soon as you pick up in the air. It just gives sort of a majestic feeling to flying. It makes it that much more exciting. I love it. Broken statue up there. Don't think that's as good? I haven't heard of that one. I will definitely check it out. I'm kind of curious if this company did anything else after this. Because if they made some other games, I probably want to check those out too. Because these seem like cool folks. Another one of those statues. I still don't know what to do with those. The God King demands changes. So I assume that's after he took over this place. By royal decree of God King Kuroku, King of Kings and God of Gods, all must bow to him, the only God. His and his alone are the lands of the East, and the lands of the gods. Bend the knee and be spared, resist and see the last of your days. Such is the will of the God King Kuroku, now and forever, written in the 10th year of the Heron in his great city of On. Interesting. Horrifying, but interesting. I think that's all to see over here. Very mellow. I like that. The God King demands hash browns. I could use some of those too. I bet God King's onto something. Hash browns, yes. Now the question is, do you prefer shredded hash browns or cubed hash browns? I've always been a cubed guy myself. A little bit more to sink your teeth into. But apparently I'm unusual in that respect. Apparently most people prefer them shredded, which is interesting. Zebra, you're gonna get some rest. Alright, thanks so much for stopping by, Zebra. You take care of yourself. I am gonna blow my nose real quick. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, folks. You know, chat, you were reminding me here that I actually haven't had hash browns in a very long time. So I think that might be a thing that I need to correct. Maybe I'll do that next week. Go to the grocery store, get myself some hash browns. See if I can make some. That sounds amazing. Oh. Alright, is that place they were talking about? That's a separate place. Yeah, it seems like a separate place. I feel like I might be supposed to be doing something over here, but I'm not sure what. Because I have the key. Just need to figure out where the key goes, is the question. Like, this feels important. Giant crescent moon looking thing. 100% sure it is. There's a statue over here. I don't remember this place being here. Are the lands drifting in the wind? We need to hurry if we want to reach somewhere safe. And I just got an achievement just for coming here called Wings of Stone, which is awesome. Chain question for science. What do you got, Rin? Can you fall off the islands as a human, or do you auto-bird? That's a good question. Find out. Oh, there's another island down there. Let's find out. You can totally fall, and there is a death line. Oh! These things with the birds are respawn points. Well, we got a lot of questions answered right there. Thank you for asking, Rin. Excellent, excellent. Death bad. I do like the diving animation there. We learned 2 things. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so usually I do see that light when we are where we are supposed to be. And I haven't seen that light up here anywhere. So maybe this is not actually where we're supposed to be, even though this place does look super important. Mentioned something about a machine, which sounds sus. I don't see anything else over here. So we were getting a lot of indications to go over this way. So let's head over that way. We saw some islands over there. Let's see what those are. Science is important. Science? What do we got over this way? Pick up the pace. The Eastern Steps. Oh, that was someone. Didn't somebody say something about the Eastern Steps? Maybe this is where we're supposed to be. Oh, rabbits! We got rabbits. Oh, they're not afraid of me either. Those are adorable. They have so many adorable critters in this game. The guard tower has fallen! Help me search for survivors! And as usual, things are going bad here. Alright, I do see a light, so I think this is where we're supposed to be. Let's explore around a little bit. Wow, alright, this place is amazing. Let go of me! These are holy grounds, not just another power source for taking! Alright, it sounds like the bad guys may have beaten us here a long time ago. Let's crack open the temple. Science! Hey, Fluffies! Happy weekend eve to you as well. How are you doing today, Fluffies? How's your week been? Ooh. That's elaborate. I like it. I like it. Cracking open a cold temple with the spooky boys. Hey, yeah, Friday night. I'm doing pretty good. It was a long, boring week, but I'm glad to be done with work and to be here playing video games with y'all. All right. Friday morning, actually, if you want to be technical about it. Depending on where you're at in the world. I think it's Friday afternoon in Europe. Alright. Alright, this place has a spooky vibe. How's the Western Monument coming along? Oh. Is that a monument to the new God King? Sure looks like it. Yeah, I think this might not be as happy a place as the last temple we were in. I think bad things have happened here. Also, those shadows are creeping me the hell out. Like, I know that's how shadows look when there's fire, but, it's still super spooky. Alright, where are we headed here? Down there? Maybe? Cool little glowing hourglass. Another statue over there. Alright, so lots of places to explore. Oh, there's a door right there. It might be somewhere we need to go later. Right now, I think we're heading this way. Possibly. The dreams of the people are calm again. I hope this whole ordeal with the king is nothing more than an old man worrying about nothing. Yeah, I think that ended badly, honestly, but, you know, we'll see what we can fix. While we're here, we'll see what we can fix. There's another door that I can't seem to open. Interestingly enough. I want to keep going down from here? There is more stairs. Keep heading down, I suppose. Let's see if we can literally get to the bottom of this place. One of those hourglass things, and I see some of them hovering as well. The elevator isn't working again. Who keeps turning off the main switch? Alright, that sounds like a hint to me. Might need to get this elevator working. Oh man, it just keeps going down. We've come quite a ways already. Hopefully I don't have a want to get out of this place. I'm not sure I could easily. I should be able to activate this at least. Let's see what this gives us. Alright, so that door is activated now. And that one too, alright. Your mechanism's working as well. Alright, there's another platform over there, but it doesn't look like it's active. Oh, but there's 3 marks on that, so this must be the final destination. I bet that's what that is. We have to trigger 3 switches to light that up so we can get in there. Cool, cool. We can do that. Alright, let's start heading back then. See where we can go from all the way down here. I'll probably just start taking the doors in order. Although, hello! Switch right over here. Alright, that's switch number 1. So the 2 doors must be the other 2 switches. That would make sense. Now, how do I get back to those doors from here is the question. So we did have to jump down to get there. Getting back up might be a bit tricky. I think it's over. Oh, alright, so it's over just over this way. Cool, we found that 1 switch down here at least. That's a good thing. That was the switch we used to turn on the doors at least. I don't need to worry about that right this second. We found a fortune! There are multiple pockets of air below. Loads more than we anticipated. Alright, so air is an actual thing in this game. They seem excited to be able to mine it. I don't know what that means though. Oh, hello. There's a switch right over there. Oh, this is... Alright, this is the first door. Big vault-looking thing. With an elevator, alright. Where does it take me to, though? Alright, I see a switch. That's a good thing. Oh, it's a puzzle. Alright, cool, cool. Interesting, so I can move that in one direction, looks like. Alright, is this just I pull them both down and then run? Is that what we're doing here? Might be. I don't know if I can make that, though. I can't make that. Alright. It's gonna be tricky. Is this the last one? Yes, the other dreams are locked up in the storage. Dreams? The heck is that? Gotta love those switches. They always do something. It's always interesting. Alright, so this one's the back one. We'll do this one first. Pull that all the way down. Move on to the next one. Pull that all the way down. There we go. Go, 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 go. Run! Alright. We got through there. But where do we go now? What's here? Ooh. A feast in honor of the only god Kuroku. Forever is his reign. King of kings and soon the ruler of the known world. It's a dream, Shane. Keep up, damn it. Why am I always trapped in one dream state or another? Figures. Alright, is there anything else to see up here before we head down? I see those stairs leading downward. Oh, hello. Stuff going on down there. I don't know if we can get down there easily, though. I don't want to start jumping down there. That seems like a terrible idea. Let's head down the stairs we saw on the other side. It really is a nice place to visit, but wouldn't want to live here. Yeah, this is a little too spooky to be setting up a permanent residence. It's not one of the criteria I usually think about when searching for a home, but not spooky is definitely important. Can confirm that much. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Careful over here. Ground kind of drops out. Should we remove these old scrolls before we start up the drill? Alright, so this does seem like the archive that we were told about. And it also seems like the people who came in here did not remotely give a shit about the archive. Which is awesome. Alright, where does this lead? I see a switch over there. also don't necessarily see a way to get there. Maybe I can jump up on that pipe? I go around here. Aha! Drop down here. Maybe I can just run along the top here? Oh, that's clever. That is a clever little environmental puzzle. Yeah, that got me past that big barrier. That's clever. Alright, that is switch number 2. One switch left to find, and we are good. That'll hopefully get us in that door and we can finish the temple. Let's see. It's probably just a shortcut. Yep, alright, so that's the other door though. This is actually where I was going to be going to. Find the next switch. That's that door. Where do we need to go next is the question. Let's head up a little to start. Oh, that's a one-way trip. Do I want to do that? Yeah, me as well. Alright, this is the entrance. This is basically back where we came from. Not the best of it wasn't the best of ideas. That's okay. We may be able to get somewhere new here. That's the door we just came from, so we didn't really lose much from the progress. Now let's head down from here, I guess. See if we can find another door we haven't been through, maybe. Maybe the elevator will take us somewhere different. Ah, yep, that looks promising right there. Well, I thought that was the way I came through the first time. Maybe not. No, this doesn't look familiar. Alright. Keep pushing buttons. Alright, so this one is a multi-feed system, it looks like. I'm going to have to press several buttons before the whole thing is activated. That's fine by me. Although it looks like there's going to be some platforming involved. Not exactly what I'm best at, but we'll make it work. Eventually. That was the trial run. Just feeling it out. Can't do everything on the first try here. It will be dramatic. Gotta build that drama for you guys. That's what we're doing for you folks. You folks watching at home. That's all. Alright, so this one's gonna be a little tricky because that gear's broken. There we go. And we get off right here. Beautiful. It's 2 down, and there's at least one more switch I can see in the back there. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to that one next. We just want to jump down from here? Probably. So that one's right there. Both very close and very far away. See if we can head back up this path and see if we can find a good way to get to that, maybe. Aha! Alright, so we need to get on the gears, which are now doing something very different than they were a second ago. Ah, dang it. Jumped a little bit too soon there. Alright. So we weren't able to get to the other one at first because that one gear wasn't going up and down. Now, once it comes down, we should be able to. Oh my god! I don't know what happened there. I would like to see the game ate my input, but I might have just mistimed it. That's probably more plausible, honestly. I try not to blame things on the games that are the fault of my own incompetence. And that one definitely feels like that. Alright. We're on this. Do we just jump off at the end? Yes, we do. ESPs. And is that all of the inputs? That is. Alright, cool. It is platforming, something you have stated is your bane. It's true, so I've got excuses. But I also try not to give excuses too much either. Ooh. Fallen statue right there. I am glad that I have that out at least. Should I need it. I can just say this is the thing I've stated very clearly in the past. I suck very badly at. I'm like, I kind of want to just jump down there, because we haven't ever taken fall damage in this game before, but I don't know how much I want to press my luck, necessarily. Let's see. The Shane Bane, the Bane of Shane. That is a catchier name for it, I like that. Just a weakness, like stakes and running water. Wow! Are there implications being thrown out here, man? Is that what's going on? You implying something? Perhaps? I'm kind of getting that right feeling. Might be hinting at something here. Something of the night about you. I mean, you're not wrong. I am very much a night person, A, and B, don't really see the sun very much. I feel like that was some sort of JoJo's reference. Oh, JoJo's reference. I love those. But, you know, just while we're at it, Rin, you know, you got me thinking right there. We haven't done any shoutouts so far this stream. I feel like that's kind of the way we want to go here. I want to sieg from being called out for a monstrous creature other to all of humanity to maybe do a little shoutout right here. Would you mind that, Rin? Would you mind doing a shoutout real quick for, I don't know. I'm sure we can think of somebody. Velvet, welcome in. How are you doing today, Velvet? How's your week going so far? Hope you're doing good. Oh, is that all? Rin, could you possibly, when you get a moment, give a shout out for yourself? If you get a second, I'd appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. Thanks. Shane, have you rejected anything fundamental in a dramatic fashion recently? Oh, at least once a week. I may be many things, but one of those things is definitely overly dramatic. Yes, master. If anyone in here is not following Rin, you absolutely need to. She is not just a mod extraordinaire, she is also an incredible streamer. She plays a lot of indie games, a lot of really new and fresh ones. Some of them have a chill vibe, most of them are very sad in the end, because that's how indie games do. Recently, she has been playing Wildermyth, which is just an incredible sort of like roguelike RPG. I want to say Legacy as well. But it's really cool. It sort of builds a custom story as you go through it. So you can totally watch Rin play it and then go play it on your own, and it'll be a totally different experience. It's absolutely a beautiful thing. Also, really intelligent, really funny, very cool community. You're going to want to be over there. So make sure you click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. She's good people. You're going to have a good time over there, I promise you. All right. All right, I think this is the, that portal to the sky that we were told about. The infinite sky is what they call it. Ooh. Holy shit, check that out. Check that out. Whoa. That's new. Hello. So the time has come, finally. And this marks the time for the Keeper of Dreams to wake from this daydream and to resign. How could I protect your people from the nightmares that lurked within their dreams as you cease to believe in me? I doubt you will be able to overcome the shadow that lurks in your world, little human. There is a shadow in every human as well. A shadow called emptiness, can't be filled with power nor possessions. Shallow minds lead the way for the void to come into existence, eating everything away. The Creator had to sacrifice himself to lock away the ravenous void, and the land and skies were shattered in the Great Divide. Heed my word, little human. Will you be able to find the last fragment before the void does? For myself, I claim the deep sleep and leave my concerns to you. I am free. Oh shit. Hey Void. Don't mind me, just plotting your demise. Rin. Master says such nice things about the thrall. The thrall is pleased. Well, excellent. I am to please. Let's see. Velvet, in my defense, not wearing my glasses. Speaking of glasses, where are they? I bet Shane stole them. I plead the fifth. But probably. I do need new glasses myself, and what's a cheaper way to get new glasses than just stealing them from others? Let's see. Eric Director, welcome in. Eric, how are you doing today? How's your week going? Hope everything is going well with you. You're just passing through, don't mind me. Ah, jeez. Hopefully it shows up soon, Velvet, and hopefully if it is something like COVID, hopefully you get over it real fast. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you. Take care of yourself, though, well, as much as you're able, though. That is brutal. All right, that is 2 temples complete. That just leaves 1 more to do. Whew. Very cool, very cool. Although it sounds like we're in a race with the void to get that last piece now. Seems like some sort of entity you should avoid. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, crap. Looks like the same thing happened here that happened with the tree. Oh, geez, yeah, the tower is filled with those spiky rocks now, which we were told is otherworldly, so it's probably the work of the void. It's not good. It's not good at all. Well, let's head back to the Pilgrim's Rest, and we'll see if we can get directions to the 3rd and final temple then. Wait to hear about my new glasses being done. New frames and everything. Excellent, excellent. That's the first thing I gotta do. I had some shenanigans with my insurance plan, because as ever, insurance is a nightmare in the United States. But hopefully I'm going to be able to get some new glasses very soon, because these glasses are very old, and I am forever terrified that they're going to break and leave me with no spares. Bought new ones last year and already got scratches on the glass. Oh no. I always make sure to get like the most durable glasses they will sell me, because I'm like, you need to understand, Doc. I am big oaf. I will do terrible things to these glasses. Will I sit on them? Yes. Will I drop them on tile floors? Yes. Do I need them to survive until then? Yes, please. Alright, there's the lighthouse type thing marking the village. Alright. You paid another $60 to have them scratch resistant. So much for that. I mean, I suppose that's something you can brag about. Hey, they gave me scratch resistant glasses, and I saw that as a challenge. Challenge accepted. And you know what? I bested them. I bested these glasses. Scratch resistant, no match for me. None whatsoever. Yeah, fluffies, that's basically it right there. The Rin-years were 5 years old, I think mine are about there too. Only need a bit of adjustment in the prescription, found a cheap frame and lens place. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to get mine online as well. There's a bunch of online stores that are a lot cheaper than you can usually get them in the eyeglass places out here.
Yo.
Have you seen Erin? I turned my back for just a second and now I can't find her anywhere. Oh, it's all my fault. I know she's not as adventurous as her old man, but it's not the same. It's just different when it's your kid, you know? Will you please help me find her? I search all around the camp and see if the skyboat is still here. God forbid she took the skyboat. Can you search the outskirts down and see if you can find her? Yeah, sure. See if that little scamp's around here. I do remember the skyboat. Skyboat's still here. So that's good. If she had taken that, there's no telling where she'd be. But luckily, that's still here. Let's see if we can find her anywhere. Don't want to go too fast or we'll be able to spot her. Ooh. Birds! Birds! That was exciting. Haven't had a cold for 6 years now, so if COVID wants to try my immune system, can very well try. Hopefully your immune system had some surprises for it. And once it lets its guard down, gives it a good solid beating. Yeah, definitely, Rin. Please DM me the name if you don't mind. Because I will be buying new frames and everything very soon, I suspect. Get your first pair of transitions as well. Nice. If you've never had transitions before, I do have a warning for you. And that's that at least with all the transitions I've had, they could have very well changed the chemical formula. But with all the transitions I've had, they are much slower when it's cold outside. So if you go outside in freezing temps, they, like normally, just at a normal day in 70 degrees Fahrenheit, the change takes less than 10 seconds, which is very nice. But when it's like below freezing, it can take like a minute, like a solid minute to change between one and the other. Which, still isn't exactly the end of the world, but it's a good thing to be aware of. Because going indoors when they're changed to sunglasses, you're going to be blind for a bit. So do be aware of that. So what I'm hearing is put it under my UV lamp inside before going out in the cold. I don't know if it might work. I'm not sure, but that actually could work. I've definitely never tested that myself. But that sounds clever. I am impressed by the ingenuity. This must be the lighthouse. It doesn't seem to do anything right now. I should come back here later. Alright. Let me know to be aware that exists at least. Plant Mom, FTW, I mean, you got them laying around. If you got them laying around, you may as well make use of the tools available to you. I respect this very much. I didn't see her anywhere. And we're back where we started. They said to search the outskirts of the island, but she is a very tiny girl. I am but a bird. Huh. Alright, you can check in the cave, I suppose. See if maybe she wandered in there. Let's see, have you watched any good horror or sci-fi lately? Are we talking TV shows or are we talking movies? Because for movies, unfortunately, I haven't watched much in the way of movies in a while. So I'm a bit behind on those, unfortunately. I've been growing my to-watch list on Letterboxd, but I haven't actually been watching that much in the way of either. As far as TV shows, not super recently, but I am very shortly going to be watching the final season of The Expanse. And I have been loving the hell out of that show. And that show, I don't think it's quite the love it needs. Like, it's a really amazing show, and I feel like as many people are watching it as could be. So if you haven't seen The Expanse, I will definitely recommend that one. UV lamps are only out in the winter because of the plants, though it will be full-time for one snack. That makes sense, too. That makes sense there as well. Oh yeah, the Chucky show. I've heard good things about that one. I haven't got a chance to check that out yet, but I've seen clips on TikTok, and it does look like it's got some interesting writing there. Let's see. You need a 7th season, John? I keep hearing the creators talking like they might be shopping something around. Maybe not a 7th season in whole, but maybe like a movie or something? Like, they keep talking like they're not quite done yet, or they're not ready to be done, so I don't know. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that maybe there's a little bit more. But I'll take a 6th season for right now because I haven't seen that yet, so I'll take that. Let's see, but yeah, I haven't seen too much in the way of horror too recently, unfortunately. A lot of your Horror Nights friends loves the new Chucky show? Alright. Yeah, I want to check that out. My list of stuff to watch is just too long right now. It's absurd. But yeah, I should link you my letterbox sometime, Eric. I know you're a big fan of movies. I bet you'd like to check that out sometime. Let's see if my mentor's got anything new to say. Okay, I have some information, but it raises even more questions, I'm afraid. Before the Caretakers, there is another entity. The Creator, whose shrine I bet you found already? Since the world itself is his temple, he has no temple of his own. But there is a shrine, larger than any temple. Strange, isn't it? I found an old text from the time of the Great Divide. The lighthouse shone a brilliant beam, and a monolith tall as 10 of the tallest towers of Urza appeared in front of my eyes. In one instant, the peaceful refuge of the land of the gods became instead sky, chaos, and piercing light in the middle of the monolith. I knew then that it was the Creator's shrine I gazed upon, for nothing else it could be. From it, cracks spread, and the sound of 1,000 thunders drenched my mind. For us, the Great Divide is the tale of Kara and the beginning of the people of the sky, and nothing more. Now I think otherwise. Kara visited the Caretakers, as you have done. It said she was given a great power when praying at the lighthouse. I believe this creature you see in your dreams is looking for this power, and for some reason it seems to be following you. I beg you, visit the last Caretaker, and see if you can find out even more. I will continue my search here. Very interesting, very interesting. Oh yeah, I heard a lot of people like the first season of Resident Alien. I do always like me some Alan Tudyk, so that's a good thing. Servant, somebody mentioned that to me the other day, but I haven't heard much about Servant. Can you tell me anything about that show, Cirrus? People are saying they're really enjoying it. It sounds like it might be my vibe, but I haven't looked into it too much. Rin, thank you so much for the link. I appreciate that. If anybody in chat is also a big movie fan, you might want to check out Letterboxd. It is such a nice service for that. Always one smartass that claims Chucky isn't scary. I mean, the bottom line is horror is subjective. Not everybody is going to find the same things creepy as anybody else, and some people just really don't want to acknowledge that, which is really frustrating. Fluffies. Servant is a good mystery, a dark mystery. I love the twists and turns of the show, and it has Ronald Weasley in it. Interesting. Alright, I might want to look into that. I do love me a good mystery, especially if it's creepy. Let's see if she's got anything to say.
Hey.
We've been taking care of the land of the gods for many years now, me and John, and my parents before us. But I've reflected on the rituals of the pilgrimage. I haven't reflected on the rituals of the pilgrimage very much. Why is it that only bird shifters go through the pilgrimage? There are other shifters who were chosen by other spirit animals. There are, of course, the stories that tell of Kara. She was a bird shifter too, but it feels as if it's more than that. As with Kara's light, I feel you were given it to shed light on something important. But you still have a part of the pilgrimage left, don't you? Let's see. There's only one temple left now, and it's located beyond the storm of the Howling Peaks, all the way up at the roof of the world in the north. It's an old monastery where people lived, served and learned in solitude. The sigil is located close to a small bell tower rather than at the temple itself. Take care when flying through the storm. Sometimes it's difficult to find the way, and it's raging stronger now than just a few years ago. Alright. Still didn't find the kid. Kinda want to locate her if we can. I'm not seeing her anywhere. Hoping she was just playing with the sheep or something. I don't see her down there, though. They said to check the outskirts of the island. She's so tiny, though. I don't think she'd really stand out in a big way in this, Oh, no, there she is. There she is. Hey, kid, you're scaring the crap out of your parents.
Me?
Hi, Ock. Have you seen this? I found the rock on my expedition, all by myself. I'm convinced it's some kind of great evil monster mastermind's mineral minion. I've kept it under close watch. It hasn't done anything yet, except standing there. And I heard Menvin say that black rocks destroyed Kara's shrine. I bet that it has something to do with that split mountain up the northeast as well. Did you know that a spirit fox lives there? We went there once, me and Dad. I had to wait outside, but I found a large ruin, so I had an expedition there too. See, I am an awesome adventurer, and now you should take me with you. Maybe I should ask Mom and Dad first. If they say yes, then it's a promise. Promise? Yeah, that is actually a bad rock, so well spotted, kid. That is a little worrying that it's there. We'll deal with that later. I'm gonna go talk to her dad, see if we can let him know that she's okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fear Street. That was like a trilogy of movies on Netflix, right? Yeah, I gotta check that out as well. And Stranger Things. I only watched like the first season of Stranger Things, so I really gotta get caught up on that at some point too.
Hey.
Found Erin? Thank the gods. Well, I guess safe as long as she stays on the island. And she won't be away for long. Whew. Thank you, Ock. You really saved me. I really started to panic there. Where are you off to now? Why don't you search out the 3 caves in the Howling Peaks? See if you find something interesting. Come back and tell me about it afterwards. Alright. Well, sounds like we're heading north next. Alright, it looks like there is a ways to the north that we haven't been yet, so that's the thing. Your little kid voice is constantly fantastic. I'm glad you think so. I try. The river. I think, if we're thinking of the same one, Velvet, I really enjoyed that one. Was that the one where they were going up the Amazon River, trying to find some old expedition or somebody that disappeared on an expedition? And there was only like 1 season, but it was like crazy weird? If that's the one you're thinking of, I watched the hell out of that show and I was a big fan. I mean, it's sad that there's only 1 season, but yeah, I enjoyed that one. Hey, Jimmy the Cannon, welcome in. How are you doing today, Jimmy? Hope all is well with you. Yeah, something like that. That's South American horror lore. Alright, yeah, I think I know the one you're thinking of. There was a period right around where River came out where there was a bunch of really weird experimental horror TV shows, which was really neat. There was one I was a huge fan of that again only lasted 1 season, which was really tragic, called Siberia. And I was a big fan of that one because the gimmick of Siberia was it played like a reality show, but it wasn't. It was totally scripted. And sort of became like a weird Lost thing with lots of weird mysteries. I liked it a lot. The Creator's Shrine. Oh, I just mentioned, the guy said, oh, you've probably seen it by now. We hadn't, but we have now. Siberia. Really cool, really weird, really creepy. I loved it, but only lasted 1 season and answered basically nothing, unfortunately. But if you're willing to put up with that, if you're willing to just have a spooky little season experience, and if that premise sounds weird, I'd recommend tracking it down. Hex, yes! Hex was a BBC show as well. I remember seeing that one. Hex was cool too. And I did wish Hex lasted a bit longer, because I would gladly have watched more of that show. Very interesting little show. Yeah, again, BBC was just cranking out some cool genre shows at the time too. The Fades was another one that only lasted 1 season. But yeah, lots of neat stuff. Lots of neat stuff. I miss those times. I miss horror being a huge thing. I feel like we're kind of moving back in that direction. I feel like horror for TV shows is starting to take off again, which would be very neat if that is the case. Because I do love me some horror. Alright, there's something over here. Let's see what we got. Hotel 666. That one I have not heard of. What was that about? Curious. Split Mountain. Oh, this was what the girl was talking about. Doing something on Split Mountain. Let's take a quick peek over here. This isn't where we need to be, but I see a cave and I want to explore it. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see. My horror usually starts around 6:10 a.m. Squat over the toilets. That can be terrifying. Agreed. Agreed. Nano with the Pro Tier bird emotes there. We're going to need those tonight. Discovered Aquili's den. So this might be where one of the animal spirits is. Let's take a look. I suspect this is probably an optional section. Or maybe I'm getting getting ahead of myself, getting somewhere I'm not supposed to be yet. We'll take a look. Take a look, see what we can see here. I see a big statue over there. Whoops. Oh, there's the fox! He did say we were near his home when we were in the east. Hello again, my wandering friend. How kind of you to visit an old fox's den. It's quite empty, don't you think? No, not the den, the land of the gods. Not as many animals anymore, nor as many spirits. Lifla is still in her cave, it seems, and the old spirit bear moves from cave to cave in the north. But there were more once, see? A fish and a crane. The spirit fish lived in rivers and pools around the Twilight Lake. His last gift to us is the water that never stops flowing. Without it, we would have been lost a long time ago. And the spirit crane, she helped guide the last priests and priestesses north during the Great Divide. She was hunted down by Kuroku's men, and they mistook her for a swan. Fools. As they declined, so are we declining. All we can do now is ask questions, and I have two for you. Why the Great Divide? And why you? Wander in search of answers, little wanderer. Thank you for your company. It was such a long time ago. But finish your quest now, or else there won't be another time. Well, that was cool. Neat little experience there, I like it. See, can I get over to that statue? I don't actually think there is a way to get close to it. It's probably just window dressing. It's interesting. Let's see, it was a strange hotel and some new tenants came to just kind of help at the hotel and strange things go afoot. Oh, Lock from Lost. Nice, nice. American Gothic. Are you talking like a long, long time ago? If it's the one I'm thinking of, I didn't watch it much, but I remember distinctly that the commercials for that show scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yeah, super, super long ago. I remember the commercials for that show. And I never saw the show itself, but oh my god, the commercials terrified me. Sam Raimi directed that? Seriously? Interesting. 95 to 98. Yeah, that would be about the period I was thinking of. Weird. Yeah, I know the show you're talking about. Lasted a couple of seasons, I think. That's really cool. That's definitely not something I was thinking I was going to be thinking about today. Thank you, folks, for the memories. Then I love that. We're doing a retro show. We should be doing some nostalgia as well. It just makes sense. What do we got over here? Oh my god! Now Twin Peaks. There's a show I watch. Love that one. Oh, it's on Amazon. Nice. Some of those shows are super hard to find these days. I'm glad that one's still available. We are lost in different worlds, I without you and you without anyone. In my mind, we reach out to each other and hold hands in the cold. But as the statues are chained to the walls, so are our souls to life and to death. Sarita, I don't know where you are, but your memory will forever roam the halls of my heart. The writing in this game is so flowery and poetic. I really like it. It's really beautiful. Alright, where do I want to go next? I want to explore to the... out of the west from here. There's a big old gap on the map. It looks like it might be something, so I want to check over there. Wrong chat! No worries, no worries. Alright, what do we have over here? Had a week-long marathon for Twin Peaks. How did that go? King's Pass. Alright, definitely haven't been over here yet. We get might be something over here. Be some spirits at least. Oh jeez. Save yourselves! Alright, well something bad went down over here. The statue! It's falling! Oh god! Big statue collapsed. That's dangerous. Bad times. Bad times. Started with 30, only 4 at the end. Twin Peaks is so good. Like, I will admit Twin Peaks is definitely a acquired taste. There's a lot of people that just aren't gonna like that type of show. Because it is, number one, a mystery. Not everyone likes having to wait for those answers. Number 2, incredibly weird. I would easily say one of the weirdest shows that's ever been on television. That's not everybody's vibe, which I respect. Alright, the Howling Peaks. This is somewhere we were told to go. Somebody mentioned something about some caves here as well. There's some light down here. Who keeps these lights on? I wonder if anybody is taking shelter in this cave. Well, let's take a look. There's always going to be more and more competition for people's eyeballs. True, true. There's so many new TV shows right now. There's just no way anybody can keep up with all of them. Which is unfortunate, because also there's a lot of really good TV shows out right now. Like, I recently watched Doom Patrol, and that was so good. Doom Patrol was amazing, and it's still going right now, too. And I feel like a lot of people haven't even heard of that one. Which is my roundabout way of saying, go watch Doom Patrol if you haven't already. It's the best superhero show on TV right now. And if nothing else, you get to hear Brendan Fraser cursing like a sailor. And that is delightful. Doom Patrol and Titans. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Titans, but I haven't seen that one yet. But Doom Patrol. Ooh. Let's see, Velvet with a rising amount of freestanding content with creators on YouTube. Oh yeah, of course, you've got streaming content all the time as well. Twitch, YouTube, things like that. That's taking up a lot of eyeballs as well. I don't know what's going to happen with TV right now. It seems like there's just more and more all the time, but the audience is getting spread thinner and thinner. Rook's Doom Patrol is top tier. I love the comic book series. Oh yeah, the series it's great based on. I think it was Grant Morrison writing it. Also, one of my favorite runs of comic books of all time, too, so I was predisposed to like that one as well. Sirius, you love that one, too? Excellent, excellent. You're on season 2. I think they did, what, 3 seasons so far? Not sure if they did 2 or 3 seasons. I know the most recent season was really strong, so I hope you enjoy it. Shane's current list of seriously go watch is The Expanse and Doom Patrol. Seriously, there's so much good in there. Those are definitely 2 that I'd recommend to basically anybody. I predicted the TV as we know it is probably dead the next 20 years. I think at least here in Scandinavia, most people are just watching on demand here. I do think it needs to change. I do think we're going to see more of a move towards binge TV, where instead of a new episode every week, we get just a whole season all at once. And I do think that it's going to be compressing more right now. I don't think like 500 channels and a bunch of streaming services are sustainable. So I do think we're going to be getting less new TV, which I think is probably for the best. But it is going to be interesting to see how things do end up changing over time. Also, I think we are going to see more of an integration of TV into streaming services like Twitch. Now, we're not going to talk all about the drama happening with the, what do they call it now? The React meta. We're not going to get into all that. But I do think, number one, there is a big desire for people to have a shared experience with TV shows through things like Twitch. And number two, I think there are a lot of eyeballs that used to be on TV that are spending a lot more time on Twitch. So I think it would make just a lot of sense for there to be some sort of fusion of those two media streams. And right now I know there are a lot of copyright holders that are doing the copyright holder thing and saying, no, that sounds like piracy, that makes us so angry. But I think within the next 20 years, somebody's going to cave and just see the wisdom of letting there be some more eyeballs in that direction. Velvet also, damn it, I'm ordering sushi. Hell yes. Hell yes. If you're not feeling well, sushi is always a thing, at least in my experience, that will make you feel better. So, oh man, let us know what you get as well, Velvet. I love me some good sushi right there. Let's see. I'm okay with it being released weekly. I just hated the entire... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Because who has the time, Rin? Who has the time? They always said that was one of the reasons why Friday nights have such low ratings. It's because people were out doing stuff on Friday nights. And you didn't really have an option. If you didn't watch it right at that time, you just missed it. So I'm so glad that's gone. I really am. Hey, Trey Dog, welcome back. How are you doing today, Trey Dog? How's your week going? Notes on Legends of the Western Clans by Rhett, the Scholar of the Summer Islands. Everything in the land of gods is sacred. Especially there's a shrine called the Lighthouse, which is rumored to be a place of power. Some ancient texts refer to it as the House of the First Light, the cradle of the world where the ancient gods first woke up and walked the lands. Now it just looms as a small black tower made from alien obsidian, lonely and abandoned, a relic in the eyes of our civilization. Is it a mistake that we don't care for what was left to us by our ancestors? I'm starting to feel like it is. I'm starting to get the feeling that it might be. Alright, let's press on into this cave. See what else there is to see in here. I think that guy mentioned there was 3 caves in the Howling Islands. So we'll have to see what else there is here. Is there another critter down there? I see something down here. Bear! My lady, welcome. It's an honor to receive you here. You may not know me, but I know who you are. Come, listen to my story. I still remember the time when Kara was still a cub. It was her first visit to the land of gods. Her clan was traveling through. I myself was still young, just over 100 years, and as chance would have it, they stopped for a rest near my home at the time. I was walking by, and she went up to me. She was still without words, but she hugged me, and her heart talked to me. Years later, she came back. She remembered me, one of her first memories, she said. I offered her a pact, but she had already entered one with the Bird of the Thunder Islands. We became good friends, however, and I was the first to meet her after the Great Divide. The Creator had split himself to lock away a void growing in his heart. The world crumbled. He had given Kara the task of keeping the pieces of his being safe. 3 fragments of great power, the void locked in its prison, and one last piece, his hopes, his dreams, and his love for the world and its beauty. Kara came to me much later again when the world was calm once more, to present the last piece to me. The cub was as small as Kara was when we met the first time, and her name was Mina. Interesting. Is that bear wearing a hat? I'm not sure what's going on there. I think that might be his fur. Or maybe the bear is wearing a fur itself? I'm not sure. I've got questions myself. Might be a sun bear in flipped colors. That's possible too. Alright, I got an achievement while I was talking to him that said talk to all the spirit animals. I guess I've met all of them, which is very cool. Alright, let's head back outside. I'll take a quick peek around and see if I can spot any other caves in the area. Since that guy said there were 3. I don't know what we're going to find if we already found all the spirit animals, but he mentioned something about the bear moving around. Or the fox did, right? Alright. Sushi ordered? Excellent. What'd you end up getting? I'm definitely not getting sushi myself this week, so I'm going to have to live vicariously through others. Oh, hello. Even if the temperature has dropped, the springs are still as warm as ever. Ah, hot springs. Beautiful thing. Alright. Don't see any of the caves over there. Now, we've been back that way, I think. Yeah, we were just over there. We don't need to head back there just right now. Is that a cave? No, I don't think it is. Take a quick peek over this way. And if we can't see any other caves or anything that we need to explore, probably just continue up north. I think the place we were supposed to be headed to, they said, was past the Howling Peaks. Something about a monastery, they said. Oh, hello. What's going on over this way? Whoa! Oh, jeez! Way too much momentum there. Holy crap! That got messy. Alright, almost yeeted myself off the edge of the world there. Alright, there we go. Whew. Need to hop into a shirt not to give the poor delivery guy a shock. Alright, go right ahead. We'll be here when you get back. If the Japanese place I like closed recently? Oh, that is a tragedy, Gamer. I hate that. Alright, take care of yourself, Will. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully we will see you around. Alright. Yeah, this definitely isn't the cave we were in before. Let's see what kind of secrets await us in here. Seems to be a lot of fun chivos for exploring in this game, so I don't mind taking a peek around. Ooh. Discovered Cave of Harmony. Alright. Huh. A guy and a bear. Interesting. I see there's something at the end of the path here, but I can't make it out from this far away. Oh, I like that it's a different walk sound on the ice. That's cute. Alright, what do we got here? Huh. Some kind of symbol in the ice, but I don't have any way to access it. Can't interact with it anyway. I'm going to take a little look around here. Looks like there might be some other things to see. Maybe there's some way to melt that? Maybe there's a puzzle in here? I'm not sure. Interact with there. And I remember now, the guy said I was looking for a bell tower for the next sigil. Keep an eye open for that. Right, there's a lot of these little pillars lighting the way up. I don't see anything else to be seen down here. Interesting. I did find a weird cave, but I don't see anything to do in here. Hey, Barley! Welcome in, Barley. How have you been? How is your new year off to a start? Hope everything is going good with you, as good as it can be in these terrible times of ours. Good to see you, as always. Alright, there's this thing right here. It kind of looks like a big old bell. Going well, figuring out breakfast at the moment. I am doing good. I have been working a lot of overtime recently, but I'm hopefully done with all that. And back to just chilling out and playing some video games. Oh my goodness. I hope you're able to get something tasty for breakfast, Barley. It is good to have that nice start to the day, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything to do in here. Maybe this is somewhere we have to come back to later, possibly? I'm not sure. I'll check up this path. I don't think we've taken it yet, and then we'll see from there. Oh, there is something over here. Jump on top of this thing. Ooh! Alright, is that what I gotta do? Gotta jump on all the bells? Interesting. Alright, we can do that. Sure. Let's do this thing. Secret puzzle? Hell yeah. Definitely starting off stronger than 2021. It's a low bar to clear, but it's an important bar to clear. This I believe. I don't know, despite everything, I do have high hopes for this year. There we go. I think that, broke the whole bridge, honestly, but I think that broke the ice at the end. Alright, let's go take a look over there then. Yeah, despite everything, I honestly have high hopes for this year, just because I feel like one of two things is going to happen. Number one, COVID's finally going to chill the fuck out. Which I know we were hoping for that last year, but this year I got high hopes. But if that doesn't happen, I think number two, we're just going to become better at navigating this new world of ours. And just sort of ourselves just have a better year with everything that's going on. And if we have to spend another year, writing this out, I think we're going to have a better handle on it. One way or another, by the end of the year, I think we're going to say, all right, that wasn't as bad as last year. And that's important right now. It is. Shane, breaking bridges? At least I'm not burning them, Nano. That'd be even worse. Oh, the key! This is the thing I needed. I thought this was some secret shrine that I found. But no, this is actually where I needed to be. Alright, cool. We got the key, so now we need to head farther north to actually get to the temple itself. Which they mentioned something about a monastery. Let's see, I like how Shane is saying this in front of the longest, loudest single tone ever. I'm trying to give it a sort of religious fervor to it. Felt very climactic and hopeful. I'll take it. Did I have like a halo of light shining down on me too? I feel like that would have completed the effect overall. Yeah, honestly, it could have been a lot worse, Trey Dog. That's another thing. It could have been worse at this point. We gotta take that too. Burning bridges is easy. Rending them asunder is something else entirely. This is true, and welcome in, Wookie. How are you doing today, Wookie? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you with us. My friend, the little wanderer, found her way to the far north. Aren't you cold? Even I can feel the chill through my fur. Might be the hot-bloodedness of humans? Well, at least you made the air shimmer in here. Like the stars found at the roof of the world, where the air is crisp and clear and storms never rage. A key in the ice to break ice once more. Go west, go north, but don't freeze to death as other creatures before you. Alright. Go west, go north, he said. Interesting. Wonder what that means. I don't know. But we will continue exploring. I know we can go further north from here. Oh, I guess northwest is maybe what he meant. Maybe in his own weird way he meant go northwest. We can definitely do that. Yeah, this should be the way we're headed. I like this about the game is that while you can use the map to navigate to see where you're going next, often just sort of looking into the fog and seeing what you can see often means you're heading in the right direction. If you can see an island in the distance, that often means you're going in the right direction. Ooh, I think we found the end of the map. And I just got an achievement called Cartographer. I think that means we've discovered all the locations. The roof of the world where the storm never rages. I think I see what they mean. Whew, it is gorgeous. Why is everything in this game gorgeous? Even the sound design is lavish. I love this. And there we go. There's our way forward. Oh my god, Journey. Journey, probably one of my favorite games of all time. Just because the vibe of that game was incredible. Journey is one of those games I have sworn I will never play on stream. Because no matter what I do with that game on stream, I cannot possibly communicate the feeling of playing Journey to you. So Journey is one of those games I just say go play it. It's on Steam now, so it's easier to play than ever. Just play Journey, just once. Just once, and just enjoy it. It's amazing. Absolutely unique in all games, and I love that. Augs loves Journey and has told people to buy it and has said, if you don't like it, I will refund your money. Never has had to. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. All right, I need to blow my nose again, folks, real quick. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Thanks for waiting. But yeah, Journey, there's a lot of games out there like Skyrim where they say, you know, you can really make your own adventure. And it's true. It's true. But Journey kind of allows that in a way just by being a blank canvas and letting you find your own meaning in it, which I know sounds incredibly pretentious, but like I said, Journey's a very difficult game to describe unless you've played it yourself. And honestly, you can and should beat Journey in one sitting, so it's not hard. Just buy Journey and you'll enjoy it. I really can't say it any clearer. Please. There are very few games I implore people to play, but Journey is one of them. And Rand, thank you for throwing those links in chat. I appreciate that. It's the only way I can think to put it. It really is. Journey is a container to project meaning onto. And a lot of people find a lot of different things in Journey, and I don't think there's anything wrong to find in there, and I love that. I don't know if we will ever truly see another game like Journey, but I don't know if they can replicate the experience again. I think that might have been one of those lightning in a bottle, once-in-a-lifetime experiences. And that's perfectly okay. It is too dark to see anything. Alright, so that's the big space we were just in a second ago. So maybe we have to light that up somehow? Maybe that's what the puzzle is here? Interesting. Well, we got a button over here. We'll see what that does and then we'll go from there. Ooh! Alright, that opened the door down there as well. There's a pathway back here as well. Alright, so that's a whole way forward, but we opened a door. Do we want to go through there now, or do we have to wait for something else? Maybe there's another door behind that or something? Why would we not just go down there? Definitely see into there. In the beginning there was the dreamer, asleep in cold eternity, she dreamed all there is. She dreamed a veil, and behind the veil she dreamed the creator in the world, modeled from a memory of home. The creator danced into the world, and there he breathed the clouds and sang the sun and moon into being. As he danced between the clouds, he took 4 steps, and so made the lands of the north, the west, the south, and the east. Then he formed the mountains and filled the seas with water from the clouds, and from earth and water he made animals, so land and sea would be alive. From stardust and eternity he made gods to walk the lands and look after the world. Alright, finding out more about the creator myths of this world, I like it. Well, I guess while I'm over here I'm going to try going through that door and see what there is. I'm guessing maybe that's like the final puzzle of this place. And there's more we're going to have to do in there before we can get to the end. I'm going to have to poke our head in there and see before I'm sure. It's a huge space, much bigger than any of the open areas in the other places. Alright, no, I thought this would just be a little hallway with a shut door, but no, this is an entire area unto itself. Huh. I can light those up, but they don't stay lit. Ooh. That made a noise, that's interesting. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this fast enough that I can get all of them at the same time. No, I don't think I can get them all at the same time. There might be some sort of order I need to press those in. It could be a puzzle for later then. Alright, interesting, interesting. We'll keep that in mind. There's something up there and there's something down here as well. The entrance gate is frozen shut. There's no leaving now. Yeah, there was kind of ice over the door when we first came in here. Interesting. Alright, so that pillar appears to be blocking something. It's probably the start of a puzzle. Alright, so we're going to have to get that light somewhere, I suppose. Let's follow it and see where it leads us. Stopped here again. Alright, that'll get it to the next pillar at least. I do really like the puzzles in this game. They're not really all that stressful, they're just kind of chill and they really support the exploration in this game. Just wander around, see cool stuff. Do neat little button pushing puzzles. Like, the puzzles all support the theme of exploration. Like, that's the whole thing, is you're supposed to be exploring around here, and just all the puzzles feel like the exploration is a big part of them, which I really appreciate. I have to go under the stairs to get up on the stairs. That's cool. Alright, so it stopped at that pillar again. Oh, that opened a door. Cool. I don't think I can jump through there, though, which is okay. We got some stairs over here. Let's keep following and see where this leads. So it's a big old locked door. Oh, no getting through there, then. Alright, I guess we'll have to see if we can get through here, then. Hopefully we can. If not, we're going to have to go backwards, it looks like. Yeah, no getting through there. Alright. Well, head backwards then. I think it's too far to go back from here. A little weird. Usually the game allows you a way forward unless I was looking at the wrong thing. I haven't played either of those, but I know Rin said she's actually going to be playing Fee soon. And it looks really cool, so I'm going to be very excited to see that one when she ends up playing it. Excellent, excellent. Looking forward to that one, Rin? I mean, I imagine, but looks very interesting. Whenever she's done with Wildermyth, I mean, I wouldn't ever ask her to put aside Wildermyth, because that's an amazing game as well. Gives you Ori vibes, and Ori is love. Ori is love. Ori is a very cool game. Not something I'd ever play, because I can't do platformers, but I think actually you're the one I've watched play the most of it, and it was a joy seeing that game be played. A lot of interesting combat, lots of interesting platforming, very emotional story. I dig all of that. Alright, so we're back here where we originally pressed the button. And this is the other path we did not take. But I bet pretty soon we're going to be able to see that little laser light that we had going. Maybe that'll be significant. Yeah, I'm figuring sometime in late February, early March, because Wildermyth is in my veins! I'm so glad you're enjoying it, though. That's awesome. Poet is a 2-character game, can be played a single character. Does it have like a co-op mode, then? I do love co-op games. Might have to check that out. Now, what do we have here? Ooh. Alright. We have to build the correct sigil here is what we're looking at. Looks like that pillar comes out of the ground and we have the right one. Local co-op? Well, I mean, Steam does have, I forget what Steam calls it, but Steam does have a way to play local co-op games online these days. I haven't tested it out too extensively. Yeah, Remote Play Together, that's what it was called. So luckily, local co-op games aren't the end of the world if you want to play them remotely these days, which is awesome. Might be worth looking into. Oh, I thought we were just trying to get the other wing there. Maybe not. Huh, what are we trying to do here, then? Oh, you know, I see a symbol on the ground right there. Is that what we're trying to make? I don't know why we got that pillar, then. Oh, examine. A healer of sorts, closing the forbidden gates to eternity. A lone giant swimming from star to northern star, singing about our world to the great dreamer. Alright, I don't know what that was. Let's try making that symbol on the ground right there. See what happens when we do that. Alright, we got that. Go over to this. Need that big diamond in the center. There we go. Go over here. lit up several doors, but what does that mean is the question. What does that do for us that those are lit up? Oh my god, this is adorable and I need it? I need to check that out for stream now, I'm curious. Hey, Lost! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good one. This looks like a pretty game, sort of like Abzu or Journey. We've actually had several comparisons to Journey yet. It does kind of have that vibe with a lot of exploration in it, which is very cool. So it's down to the two of us now. Well, that's grim. Alright, so we lit up some doors. Maybe it's time to press on now. Yeah, there's one of them. Well, if we could do something with those doors, that might be a thing. Let's see, just having them lit up. Oh, alright, so yeah, just having them lit up means we can go through them. Let's just switch right here. Aha! New path opened. We're getting somewhere. And there was at least one other door lit up, so I'll have to find that. Curse that thwarted animal on their suggestions for a thing that is taking precious moments of my time and giving me joy. How dare. In this day and age, just giving away joy? It's madness is what it is. Madness. Let's see. There was another door that lit up, but I don't see it over here, oddly enough. Is there something on the... No, there isn't something on the other side, I don't think. Oh, there isn't another pillar over here. How did I not notice that? A mystery and a gift giver. The reason we are at all, and the one who taught the ancient tribes. We long to meet you again. Alright, interesting. So where's that other door then? Not back here somewhere, is it? I don't recall seeing another door back here. I don't want to go too far back either, no? Gotta be down here, I think. I must be missing something. Joy DLC sold separately. Gotta make that money where you can. Norwegian inspired? That does seem to be your vibe, Rin. They got you there. Alright, there's no symbol on this door. I thought maybe there was another symbol I could build to get that open. Doesn't look like it. Little misfortune, not yet. But it was actually gifted to me by somebody who told me this is your vibe. And I've seen a little of it before. Partially because Rin played it, and I watched a little of that, though I tried to remain unspoiled. And partially because people were talking about it on TikTok for a while. And it looks hysterical. And so I do have a copy of it now, number one. And number two, I feel 100% certain that I'm going to love that game when I do play it. No question at all, I think I'm going to have a blast with it. So yeah, that will probably be something that's coming to the stream eventually. Look for that one. Let's see. Did they just go, we're going to make a game for Rin and forget to tell her? That would be so rude. How dare they? Alright, this door is not opening. Maybe I need to hit another sigil to get this one open? It's like I can still interact with that puzzle for some reason. Let's see. Let's see. Little Misfortune is made by a Swedish dev team. It's great. Oh, I didn't know that. That's very cool. Let's see. It's the kind of game where you don't need to play Franbo first, but if you do, you'll recognize... Oh, is it connected to Franbo in some way? Interesting. I'm familiar with that series as well. Alright, do they have a symbol like the one on that big door here? Not really, I don't think. No, there was a big diamond there. I don't think that's the right thing. I don't think I'm on the right path there. I don't know. It clearly opened another door, but I don't know where. I guess I'll head back this way. See if I can figure out where that other one was. I hope I'm not just missing something big here. Ah, same universe. Alright. Oh, there it is. So it is over there. My bad. Just jump down. Very interesting. Alright. You can even see some Easter eggs in Swedish. It's very cool. And I think it's cool because I'm from Sweden. Maybe not so cool for others. I mean, it's really cool seeing games get made by local dev teams. I think that's true pretty much anywhere in the world. So I respect that. Definitely. I get you. What do we have here? When the Creator made the world, he woke the gods to care for it. First swam the Watcher of the Veil high in the skies. A mighty guardian against the black cold, endlessness, forever singing soothing songs of the great dreamer, lest she awaken from the dream of our world. Alright, that's cool, but that's not the kind of progression I was looking for here. Alright. Well, maybe I was supposed to go that way first. Maybe now I'm supposed to go this way. So let's see if anything's changed down here, I guess. I do see that symbol right there by the bells. Maybe something's changed with that? Possibly? You'll have to show up when Shane plays it so he knows too. Oh, that's awesome. A little bit extra context. I'm definitely down for that. Alright, so once again, it's not doing anything for me, so I'm not thinking we're ready to do that yet, but I didn't notice this pathway before. Let's see if this is actually a thing or just a dead end. Ooh. Spooky. It could go either way at this point. Well, if it's a thing, I don't think it's a thing for right now. Although I do see something that looks like a tablet over here. Maybe there's just some more lore down here, possibly? Oops. Not getting to it that way. How do I get up there? It feels like maybe it's a little bit of a puzzle here. Possibly. Get over this way. Can I jump that gap? Oh yeah, easy. And that one too. Alright. That gets us to over here. Thought I saw a tablet over here. Am I crazy? Or is it farther down? Nowhere to go there, so this must have been what I saw. Alright, what do we got in here? Be praying right there. Big statues. Looks like we're heading this way. Also, Mutant Year Zero has tons of Swedish Easter egg. That one's another one. I know I bought that one on the Epic Store because I'm just like, this looks like XCOM but super weird, and that's my jam. I haven't played it yet, but that one is on my list to check out. I didn't realize that one was Swedish either. That's really cool. Sounds like the Swedish game dev scene is really going places, which is awesome. So that opened up a shortcut by the bells. All right, cool. We got a shortcut if we need to go back. I like that. And then, where is this? Is this somewhere we've been? Oh, this is the bridge we opened up before. We unlocked this bridge, but we weren't actually able to do anything with it, so this is a thing. Or the duck has guns? I mean, honestly, that's the vibe I was getting to. And that's all I really need as a pitch for the game. I'm sold. That's amazing. Oh! This is the other side of the glass. Alright, cool. So let's see if we can do some more with the laser over here. This is, in fact, exactly where we're supposed to be. Aha! And that has opened up a very grand-looking door down there. Just drop straight down! The ice did not give me much of a choice. Drop straight down. And I think this is the end, actually. For some reason, I thought they were supposed to do something with the bells, but maybe not. Alright. Jimmy, I have that one, just haven't got around to it yet. Same here. I bought it off the Epic Store back when it first came out, which is a couple years ago now. Haven't actually gotten to it yet. Falls! Welcome in. Just ate some wonderful spicy chili dogs. They're gonna kill me later. It's worth it. Sometimes you gotta take that risk. You gotta. How are you doing today, Falls? Hope your week's been going well. Ooh, look at this! Look at this, chat. This is gorgeous. Oh, hello. Are you good? Oh! Hey! Hey, buddy! Come closer, little champion. I won't ruffle your feathers. I am the Watcher of the Veil. I guard this world from eternity. But I have spent many years trying to close the rifts that threaten this world. Now, without the faith of your kind, my powers are almost gone. There isn't much left of the first dream of the great dreamer, the dream we call our home. Did you know that the first dream brought forth the Creator? His only weakness was his tender spot for your kind, little human. To create you, he linked his heart to yours, but your hearts grew empty. Shocked by the emptiness dwelling in himself, the Creator ripped the void out of his heart. But time changes many things, and a new little champion stands before me, a human one even. Listen now, champion. These are my last words. This is the last fragment of the 3 Kara left in our care. There is only one step left now. Return the 3 fragments to the lighthouse in the very south, where your people have built a camp. It will show you what's next. It all rests upon your shoulders now, little champion. We get all 3 pieces. And oh god. He's closer. Oh shit. Shitty. Oh god. Alright. Little bit more interface now. That's terrifying. Lodo, good morning. How are you doing today, Lodo? How's everything going with you? We got a space whale, dream space whale, which is amazing. Falls just finished work for a couple days. Much needed relax time is on the horizon. Work phone is off. Oh, it's a good time, Falls. Got anything planned for relaxing? Flameyard, welcome in. Yeah, it's basically the dream fish, or what was it, the wind fish from Link's Awakening? That was what I was kind of thinking there too. That whale looks like something from Kingdom Hearts. It kind of did give that vibe too, didn't it? Oh, this game is just beautiful. Alright, I got a new achievement. It says Mausoleum of Ice. I suppose that's for finishing the 3rd temple. I start by getting some sleep, then perhaps get some more sleep, and if possible, I may sleep some more. I know that feel. I had a dream I was playing Tetris on a refrigerator and keep thinking about nachos. That just sounds like my everyday, honestly. Alright. So now we need to head all the way south. All the way down south so we can get back to the lighthouse and see what we can do with all of these fragments we get. Hope we're having a good stream. Is this a chill platform puzzle game? Yeah, kinda. Very much focused on exploration, but I just love the vibe we get from this game. It's amazing. Because like right here, you can just fly. You can just fly anywhere you want to, anytime you want to. That's amazing. It feels so cool. Just being able to fly around like this, I love it. I wish more games just had completely open exploration like this. It's beautiful. You Christian said I got Mutant Year Zero from Epic as one of their free games. Still haven't played those. Yeah, me neither. Still got a lot of games I need to get to. Hopefully, I mean, the stream has really helped me get to a lot of my backlog, which I appreciate. It has been a great motivator for me to get into a game and then stick with the game, which is honestly something I struggle with a lot of times. Like, you have probably heard me mention, oh, I've played this game before, but I rage quit like an hour in. And it's kind of a thing I do normally, but having the motivation of, I want to show you guys this game, has really been very helpful to me for making more progress on these. So thank you all for helping me with that. I appreciate that. Actually, hang on a second. There's a big waterfall over here, and I don't think I've been over here yet. And I feel like the little girl mentioned a waterfall at one point. Let's see what we got over here. Read part 1. My name is Aram, and I was there on the day of the Great Divide. My youngest child was ill, and I asked the spirit animals for help. When I prayed by the shrine of Aquili, a terrible brightness pierced the air, and the land trembled and screamed. In terror, I took flight and watched with eagle eyes as the land broke into pieces which crumbled and turned to dust. Only one place seemed calm. I flew there and perched on it, horror-struck. It was the lighthouse. At this point, my backlog has a backlog of backlogs. I know that feeling. I've got over 500 games in my backlog at this point, I think. The lighthouse was surrounded by a golden shimmer that warmed and soothed me. I saw the priestess Kara pass me by, weeping. She held a lantern key, such as they make in the city of Urza, but the lantern was dead. The shimmer came from Kara herself, dwindling as I watched. She descended the lighthouse, and I saw that many spirit animals had gathered around the tower watching. When Kara came to them, they bowed their heads and then left, as if at an unspoken signal. Kara looked at me and said, "You are Aram? I know you, and we need to talk." I found my voice and I asked, "What has happened to the world, Kara?" She was silent for a moment and then said, "A great danger has gone, but also a great light. It's time we gather all who are lost, so that we may find a way for our people to live in peace with the world again." Ever since then, I have been flying from one broken island to another, to tell the lost people that there is a new home, to lead them here, where we in time may heal again, where my youngest can regain her strength. Very cool, very cool. I remember she mentioned something about waterfalls. I figured I'd check this out, but it's sort of weird that the water just falls into here. It doesn't seem to be pooling up or anything. Alright, where are we headed again? This way. Back to the lighthouse. We shouldn't be too far from it now. Whew! That is a lot! That's gonna take a while to get to, definitely. That's the kind of backlog you end up leaving to your grandkids. Finish my quest, children! Alright, hey folks. Actually, I'll talk to them and then I'll go to the lighthouse. It was a great adventure. You think so too, right? I was all the way to the other side of the island, and I discovered lots of stuff. Dad was kind of mad when I got home again. I had to promise to tell him when I want to explore. It's not as fun when they know I'm exploring. I'm old enough to go on adventures by myself. Next time I might take the skyboat and go to faraway places. But you can't tell them I told you, okay? I absolutely will, because you get yourself killed, kid. I don't have any more clues, I'm afraid. Cave in, the black rocks, Kara's light, temples opening up again. It's all very vexing. You met with the last caretaker, at least. For some reason, it feels like it's your pilgrimage that became the most important task, not my own. The world isn't right. Snow creeps south and animals are found dead. And you are different somehow. Like you are glowing, but not with light. More like a presence or warmth. And yet the world itself seems to have grown colder. Kara prayed at the lighthouse to seek her answers in the old days. It's your turn to do the same now. I'll meet you up there. That's definitely where we're headed next. Hey, Enoch. So thankful that Erin is back. I must say she was very thorough on her field trip. I think that she paid such attention to detail. So I struck a deal with her. If she promises to tell me first, she can go play along the island's outskirts. Who knows what Erin might achieve one day? She might become a guardian in the Outer Lands in time, or search for ancient scrolls like your mentor. But I can feel the disquiet in the air, you know. With luck, these dark and strange places will go away and lands will find peace again. Actually, I think I better talk to Medvin. You two know most about what's going on. He told me he wants to see you. Already done, my friend, already done. Stash acquired beyond life expectancy. I love that phrase so much. It's incredible. Hi, Ock. I'm glad that you're back. You visited last Caretaker? You truly are amazing. Did you know Erin went on an expedition? I knew she would. Call it Mother's intuition. Or influence, I guess. I hope she'll take after you as well. If we're lucky enough to be around for so long in the first place. Something is wrong. I feel it. Like the world holds its breath. Talk to Medvin about what happened in the last Caretaker. See if he can make sense of everything. I think we already did. Yep, no, just telling me to go to the lighthouse. Alright. Well, that's what we'll do next. We had been told to come back to the lighthouse later, so I guess it is that time now. Finish this noble quest, grandchildren of the grandchildren of my grandchildren. Someone must finish my backlog. Alright, here goes nothing. Now, I'm willing to bet that light is going to lead me to the Shrine of the Creator. Let's see, is everybody still hanging around here? Ah, they are. Oh, what's happening? Where are you going? Promise to come back. You have to tell me everything about it.
Yo.
Goodbye for now, Auk. I hope to see you soon again. Blessing be with you, young pilgrim. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I think this was all meant for you, Auk. Follow the beam to the Creator's Shrine. Yep, there we go. Does it say I win or twin? Or is that... If you mean at the top of the screen, that's the compass rose. Auk, are you alright, child? This is eerily similar to the text I translated. The lighthouse shone a brilliant beam. This is not another divide. What would we even call it? The Greater Divide? I don't think your pilgrimage ends here, I'm afraid, even though you've already gone further than all before you. Whatever it is that you will face at the end of this path, I am confident that you will, as always, come home safely, full of interesting news. You found out so much I never would have dreamed of understanding of the ancients and our past. Go now, find what lies at the end of this light beam. Hawk, please be careful. It's compass. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Let me explain. So you, Christensen, when I first came out of the tutorial cave at the beginning of the game, the first time you enter the open world, I saw that at the top of the screen, and I'm like, oh, so this island must be called Issue. Oh, that's an interesting name. And it wasn't until like 5 minutes later I looked up again. I'm like, oh shit, that's a compass. So you're not alone there, you Christensen. You're in good company. I totally thought that was a name too. Alright, so we already know where the Shrine of the Creator is, because we explored all over the place. We'll just follow this big freaking beam of light, and that'll get us there as well. You know, 2022 is going to be good when we exit the tutorial game. Gotta happen eventually, Nano. I'm waiting and I'm waiting, but I figure it's gotta come soon. Gotta hold out that hope. Hey, Workshed! I am doing good. How about yourself? How's your week going? Hope everything is good with you. We are just approaching the final level of this game, I believe. The game's certainly given me all the signs this is going to be the climactic ending. Now the doors are open. They weren't last time we came here. So that's the sign I was looking for. Let's head in here, see what we got. Ooh, this doesn't look good. This is not quite what I was hoping to see in here. Whoa! Well, I guess I'm following that now. Oh, wait, listen to me. Do you know me? I am Kara. Time is short, but I'll try to explain. You are of my blood. Once, the Creator infused me with some of his light, his hope and his dreams, his power, at the time of the Great Divide. This power is yours too, Hawk. It has saved you from the Void's touch. He is stronger here, however. I will shield you for as long as I can. We don't have much time. No, Light Mom, I don't want to get up. You're about to enter the prison of the Void. His prison is outside our world, and there I cannot help you at all. Follow me. Well, that sounds terrifying and upsetting, but also seems like the world's in tremendous danger, so I kinda gotta do this. So, let's go meet the Void. See if we can, I don't know, get him sealed back up? Convince him to chill the hell out? I'm not sure. I don't know what we're going to do once we get there. I just know we have to get there. This is our task. Do you understand, Auk? I am a memory of my old self, and now that I have left the lantern, I will soon fade away. I can only speak to you here and now. There is no turning back. This is the only chance we have. The people of the sky closed their hearts to the Void, but it was not enough. He is almost broken free from his prison. We can't stop him from devouring our world. Not without you. You can put an end to what was started so long ago. I sure hope so. Not totally sure how we're gonna go about that. Hey, Mr. Void! Light's getting real low! I know I made it that way. Ah! I am sorry. There are so many things I want to tell you. So many things I would like to ask you. But we don't have the time. These last steps are not for me to wonder. It's up to you now. It's up to what you really are. This door leads to a realm in between our world and eternity. And that is where you'll find the Void. Alright, take care of yourself, Jimmy. Thanks for hanging around. Have a good day at work. You must finish what the Creator started, and make whole what was shattered. I know you can do it, Og. This is goodbye, I'm afraid. I will watch over you with all the might I have left in me. I believe in you. Alright. This part's for us and us alone. Alright, I think she gave me a little bit of her creator power. Ooh, look at that glow. Well, here goes nothing, I suppose. Not too much to see here, but then again, we don't exactly have a lot of light to navigate with. Hello? It's bigger than I expected. I just thought it would be like one big cave, but we've got a little wandering to do before we get there. It's very dark over here, though. And that's the end. I got an achievement right there titled Equilibrium as well, which honestly answers a little bit more than that cinema did. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, air memories of old. So what do you folks think of it? I don't think we had too many people in here that had played this before. So I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. Did it look cool? Did it look like something you might want to pick up yourself? Did you enjoy watching it at least? I would love to hear. Thank you for the GG awarded. And Rin as well, thank you. Yeah, this is really bright. This kind of blasted my eyeballs out. I paired it with Royguard style like a DMC3. I suppose that works. I have nothing whatsoever negative to say about this game. I liked all of this. I had fun with it, all the puzzles were cool, the dungeons were neat, the flying felt so good, the exploration was really neat, I loved all the little secrets hidden all over the place. I think there's probably still a bunch of secrets that I missed, honestly. Like, there was a lot of islands that I didn't touch down on, and I bet there's probably more lore and secrets if anybody wants to play this. You know, I like the puzzles, I like the music and sound design, also it was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The graphics and the sound just lush and beautiful at all times. Let's see, you Christensen looked interesting. I think I picked it up. Worth playing. Worksheet interesting. Sad I came in rather late. I think you could probably pick up this game cheap if you're curious about it. I recommend it very highly. Rin, I can see playing this on a dark, snowy night with a glass of glühwein. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Glühwein and a puppers. I think this is probably the kind of game that would warm you up on a cold day. I'm totally 100% down with that plan. Might have to wishlist it for later. I endorse this heartily. It's a nice little one-sitting game. You sit down, you chill and fly around, and just kind of have a good time. I like that. Warm mulled wine. That seems wonderful on a winter's day. I like it. Using forbidden vowels. I suppose I can get away with that on here, hopefully. So yeah, there we have it. Air Memories of Old started and finished in the same day, so that's kind of nice. I like that right there. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to see how many Chivos I got and see if any of them look like something I might want to chase after, because I would not mind jumping right back into this after stream. I might play a little bit more still. But tomorrow, this means we're going to be back at the same time, and we're going to be playing a new game. For anybody that missed it, the next game we're going to be playing is going to be The Good Life, which is the brand new game by Swery, aka the guy that made Deadly Premonition. So look forward to that. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it weird? It's probably weird. The rest I don't know about, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And I am always excited to play some Swery games. So I hope you'll join us for that. I would love to have you all here as always. Let's see. Sad news, the studio shut down after only developing 2 games. Oh, that is unfortunate. It is hard to make it out there as an indie dev these days. Thank you for looking that up, though, Finkelroy. I appreciate that. Let's see. Not the same that made that Demon Gun. No, that was Suda 5-1. Suda 5-1 is the one that made the Demon Gun game, which the name escapes me at the moment. Swery is the guy that made Deadly Premonition 1 and 2. I think that's all we played from him. If The Good Life doesn't have Life is Beautiful somewhere in, I will be deeply disappointed. I want that. I want that. Weird is pretty much foregone conclusion. It's kind of his vibe. It's what I expect, very much so. Shadows of the Damned. Thank you, Gamagumo. That was the Demon Gun thing. Shadows of the Damned. So yeah, I hope I'll see all you folks here tomorrow for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'd love to have you all with us. For today, we are going to call it quits, but if you've got a minute to spare before you take off, I would appreciate it, because we still have to see who all else is online right now. In case you're not done watching Twitch, we can go hang out with somebody else. So, make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the quickest way to find me tomorrow if you do want to watch some more. And while I'm looking to see who all is online, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them yet. We have a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. We have a link to my YouTube if you would like to see any of the games I've played in the past or get caught up on whatever our current playthrough is. And we have a link to my Discord if you would like to chat with myself or the rest of the community outside of the stream. Everyone is welcome in there, so please feel free to join us in there. We would love to have you with us. And today, as always, we have a couple of links here. Do we have 2 birthdays? We apparently have 2 of my followers, 2 people I'm following are having birthdays today. That is pretty wild. But I think I see where we're going right now, because this is someone who has long been a friend of the stream and is doing a 12-hour stream to celebrate her birthday today. So I would really appreciate it if you would all come over there and help me wish her happy birthday. I think that would be very cool. Because right now we are going over to see Mel Plays Games, very cool retro streamer. She does the rental challenge, where she tries to beat a retro game in just 4 days as if she had it as a rental, which is such a cool way to play. I think it's really neat. And like I said, she's celebrating her birthday, so let's go over there and tell her happy birthday. Maybe hang around for a bit, throw a follow if you like what she's doing, but hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for The Good Life. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.